Hello and welcome to Bay Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie and I'm here to do some mini readings tonight. I had 2 left over from last night, so I'm hoping that they're going to show up very soon. June and Anastasia, I'd like to get them done, so they're out of the way and taken care of. Would be nice. Hey, Bill, how you doing? I'm gonna be cramped. I'm a little cramped. I gotta get a better setup. I'm too cramped here. 2 decks of cards, big ashtray. There's a cell phone. It's on a box. This thing I have. My big laptop's right here. Coffee, cigarettes. I want the laptop to be on this side. So the next time I do readings, it's going to be on this side. A little more awkward. Easier for me to type this way. It'll be a little, but I'll be able to save some room. I'll have more room. I've got the cord for the laptop running down this side of me, instead of being able to go in behind and tuck it down out of the way. But once I get it over there, that'll be easy. Cell phone is plugged in, sitting on the new cell phone holder as well. It's hooked up into, there you are, Coralie. I wonder where's my camera. My little camera, because I want to take a picture to show you. I got your thing today. The cell phone holder, or the stand, whatever you want to call it, yeah. I got that. It was here when I come home today. I was like, oh my God. And it's perfect. In order to get a good fit on the ledge or the bottom, it comes up like this, right? Goes out. I took the case off the cell phone, made it way smaller and thinner. It sits perfectly there now. There's no chance of it falling out or anything like that. I can move it up, down, I can shorten it, I can heighten it. I think it's at full height right now. And it's pretty nice. It looks, I want my camera, my little one. My little digital. I'm not going to use my big DSL on that. I just want to grab a picture while it's on there. Hold on a minute. I take a boo around the table. My table's turned upside down right now as well. Maybe it's over here somewhere. I haven't seen it in a few days. Well, it's got to be on the table. It's not over there. I'm just not seeing it. I started to put some garbage, gather, stuff from being out today shopping and stuff, and I left that on the table by mistake. Where is my camera? Let's see here. It's got to be, there it is. I knew you weren't far. I'm getting a picture of this so that you could see, Cora, okay? And I'll send it to you via Facebook PM. It looks really good. It really does. It's so clean and so neat. You won't even see my mug. There we go. I'll upload that later and send it to you. So, it's pretty cool. Did Julie, or June, Pippin, Ortiz, June, or Anastasia come in yet? If not, then I'll begin with you, Bill. I'll give them another minute to respond and do that. Did Jennifer come in yet? I haven't talked to Jennifer all day. I don't know if she's not feeling well or what the story is. What have we got? Okay, there's some, oh wait now. Is that her? Where's those glasses? Okay, that was her. She just said, she must be on her way in. I'm going to have to tell her I'm live. A little microphone on this one. I'm L-I-V-E live. There. Okay. The day's going to come. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Wait till you see it's perfect. So I got a 10-foot cord today. okay, for the cell phone. And then I got a charger, another one. So you got the small end fits into the bottom of the cell phone, then you get your big end to put into your port. And this gadget is just a little plastic white thing. It's got a place to put your cord in, and then you plug it into the wall. The cell phone's never going to die again. And I don't have to fart around and get nervous with the rocks that I had up here with them, afraid that it's going to scratch, or I've never had anything like this, so to me, I'm very impressed. I'm very, very impressed. So, you think so? Okay, Bill. Good. Yeah. So, like, I was shocked. It was so appreciated. It came in a great big package. This little box comes out. I'm like, oh my God. And it was just folded so neatly, the way it folds down in a little box like this, like that, you know. So, got it up and opened, and I got Tommy to open it for me. He was here. I got him to open. I said, open that bag for me. He said, it says Cora. I said, it's Coralie Carter. I know who it's from. Just open it. So I was impressed when it was opened. It was pretty cool. What's even cooler is I have to have my laptop here. I won't be leaving the stream anymore in the middle of it to go check email and check PayPal and that kind of a thing, right? So I've got my email up on the laptop. I got my PayPal up and my Facebook up. So Jennifer and I, we converse that way. So I'm good to go. I don't have to touch the cell phone for anything other than to maybe when we're done to shut it off, you might say. So now if I knew how to get the link for this live stream, I would do it. Not on the cell phone. I don't know how, because I would put it in the group right now. Maybe June and them would see that there. If their notifications aren't working, they're never going to see this. So, but we'll get Jennifer to do that when she comes in. Anyways, Bill, I think I'm going to do you first. Bill asked earlier, we were chatting, for a general read. See, this is going to be different the next time. That's annoying me. Get out of my way. I don't want wires in my way at all. Get over there. There. I think. All right. There you are, Jen. I was just saying I have no way and don't know how to find the link to this. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to put it in the group, I'd have to type it out by hand. And I still don't know how I'd get the darn link. I'd be saying check your notifications or something. Or if there's a share option. Maybe there's a share option. I don't know. But June Pipkin and Anastasia are the two that I was waiting for. But I'm going to do Bill while we're waiting. Someone's getting a darn reading here, that's for sure. It's going to be Bill. Bill's asking for a general relation here, a general message, comment, direction, guidance, whatever you feel fit that Bill has to have brought to his attention. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, my hands don't want to work today. I think it's the cold. You get older, stuff like that starts getting to you every day. It's seasonal stuff. All right, I'm going to cut right here. What have we? What have we? Oh, really? I don't know if this is how you feel, Bill, but the card that came up for you was the Four of Cups and boredom. That's the card. This is a card of losing. Maybe you're just coming through this too. There's a chance you could be just coming through this. You're getting better, but you were. Maybe that's what Tarot's saying. It's going. See how smart I am? Na 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 boo boo. You know. I know what you've been through, and I know where you've come from, this kind of a thing, right? Um, for a while, you lost your faith in the good and the beautiful. Hi, Jovi. Welcome back. But Bill, you were losing your faith in a lot of things. You really were. No belief anymore of a better life, not having the love that you need and you want in your life. There's no better money. There's not, this is never going to happen. That's never going to, none of it's ever going to happen, making you want to close yourself off from the world. Are you serious today, Bill? Yeah, you probably get ups and you get downs, but you're back up in the moment. That's really, really, really good. Like you just had a weekend moment of faith and belief kind of a thing. It's an overwhelming card. It's okay to go there. It's okay to even feel sorry for yourself if that comes about. You just don't get yourself stuck there. Especially if you're someone that lives alone. I'm not saying there are people, you've got people in your life for sure. But what you really truly want, there's two things that you want. First, you want love. You want to share your life with someone. You want to have that special someone to have, to hold hands with, snuggle with, love with, talk about the world, the state of affairs, someone you can have good conversation with, and then know how to laugh and have some downtime and fun too. You need someone that's going to match up to you that way, right? The second thing, the second thing is financial security, where you don't have to struggle. You don't mind my hair. It's a friggin' mess today. It's been through a lot. I'm listening is what I'm doing. You were quite upset today then, because that's what's coming off the card. It isn't just a fly-by moment kind of a mood. You had a strong moment during the day. There was a moment that was real strong, and you were at the very bottom. Mentally and emotionally feeling so far down, so low, that you had to reach up just to touch bottom. That's how bad you felt for it. You had one of those moments. You flew out of it as quickly as you fell into it. And you didn't all of a sudden start rejoicing. You're still feeling these feelings. I'm going to read the generic card for you. But you started feeling a little optimistic after that. Optimism came in. That's what picked you up. And you started getting your belief back. You got to remember this. Remember this, okay? It's one of my favorites. Most things in life may seem improbable to you, Bill. But you have to remember this. Nothing's really impossible. Anything can happen. Somebody else going to win the jackpot in the next lottery? Somebody's going to win it. If you got a ticket, you got a chance, and that's how you look at it. That's how you know. So, with this card, when this 4 arrives in your reading, it's often because you're feeling dissatisfied with some aspect of your life. But you don't know what you need to bring in to feel happier. In relationships, you don't have. But it's showing a boredom stage. That applies. If you're looking for love, you could have been in the state of mind where you're believing that there's nothing or no one out there for you. You could have found yourself, and maybe still do at times, find yourself retreating into yourself. You're becoming withdrawn. You're not reaching out for what it is you need. You're not making the active moves. We'll put it that way. The advice here, Bill, with this card, look for inspiration. Put the effort in. Extend yourself and look for the inspiration that you need. Inspirations like I say, it's like a magic powder. It's magic dust. It's an incredibly dominating spell. And it can be intoxicating. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Intoxicating. That's why when before I started the readings, I was writing. And I actually worked for a little bit with an online magazine called Beautiful Backcountry Canada. And I had pictures, and I wrote stories, and this kind of a thing. What was my point? Because I'm losing my point here. Something distracted me. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need to smoke. Just give me a minute. Natalie, what was your point? Went right out of my head. When you get old, it's no fun getting old. I'm having memory problems already. I'll do that. I get distracted, and whatever was there goes poof. It just disappears. It had to do with writing. Anyway, inspiration. Sometimes, because I don't go out a lot, and I get a bit of a blockage going on. Everything I wrote, I didn't like. I didn't like it. Didn't like it. It didn't sing to me. It didn't make my heart pound. It didn't make me go breathless. Because when you've got to get, as Sharita, when she was in here last night, we were talking, and when you're on a roll, and your story is starting to write itself, that's what happens. All of a sudden, you're just like you're a spectator watching a story unfold. When it's good, when you're inspired, that's my point. If you don't make yourself do things, go places, chuck things out, you just slowly deflate. You're like a balloon that's ready to just go flat. Okay? But if you make an effort, expose yourself to something different, very different for you, something new for you, and then all of a sudden you start feeling inspiration. You can feel yourself coming back up again. The balloon's starting to fill back up, we'll say. The air's getting in. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's magical. Inspiration feels like magic in action. That's always been my response. If I got to go in the city and was exposed to something I'd never seen or witnessed before, something new, I would come home and couldn't wait to write. I could have been dry for a couple weeks. I couldn't get home fast enough because my brain, the story was already writing itself, you know. You have to make a move. And I think that you are, after talking to you earlier, you're making some big steps in your life, really huge steps, all for the better. But you're still going to have, because you said it's going to take a year and a half, you're going to still have to find something else to fill in the time before all that starts to roll out. Just something you can sink your teeth into. Do you know what I mean? Something that you can sink your teeth into. Something that you go to bed at night, you lay there before you fall asleep, you think about it. Makes you smile. Makes you feel happy. Something that, like a child waiting for Christmas morning, can't go to sleep fast enough so that they can make morning come a lot quicker, right? That kind of excitement. You're never too old to feel that, never. So that's what you have to do, okay? Pick up a new hobby, a new habit, even, something new to bring in. There it is, the advice right there. Look for inspiration. Okay? Renew your faith that life can bring you what it is that you're going to be requiring. Yes, the universe can provide. Keywords are stagnation, despondency, disillusion, self-protection, need for change, stubbornness, and rigidity. This is going to sound funny, but I'm hearing the same thing over and over and over in my head. So this is a message coming through for you. You got one of the lowest cards in the deck because it's known as the Thief card of Tarot. The Seven of Swords represents loss. All right? I don't see you losing anything other than physically. Nothing's being taken from you. You're giving it away. You're getting rid of it. I just feel, Bill, that, and it may only happen once in a couple of months, but what's coming up? The loss is an extra body weight. You're going to probably lose quite easily about 10 pounds. And it's more of an emotional loss for you. What I mean by that is it's emotions that are stirring within you, that are cutting back on your appetite, that are bugging you because you're just sitting there and you want to do things. So you start, whether you're in your wheelchair or not, you're moving, or you're on the move kind of a thing. You're being busy. You're not even and in no time at all. That's the loss that you're going to have. All right? This is a good thing for you. This is going to make you smile. This is like the universe giving you a little bit, feeding you a bit to reclaim your faith again. And it's showing you, look, Bill, we're going to make it so you lose a good 10 pounds and you're not even going to know what's happening until it's done. And we're going to inspire you that way, because there's the proof that change can happen. And look how different you feel with just 10 pounds down. Yes, okay. I just heard you're going to aim at losing as much weight as possible without going crazy. Don't go crazy with it. Don't hurt yourself trying to attain something. Don't starve. Put it that way, all right? But this is what I'm saying. It's what I'm hearing. It's what I'm feeling. You're going to try to lose weight before the surgeries begin, so the recovery time will be much easier. That's your goal. That's going to be your goal. Even if you only lose 5 pounds a friggin' month, right? The more we can lighten ourselves, the easier the transition's going to be, the quicker you'll adapt to the new parts that are coming into you, right? That's all this is. That's all. And you know what? You're really lucky. Here's the next card. I pulled 3 for you. 10 of Pentacles, and the prompt is a good one. Luck. Luck. Very good one. Very good one. The 10 of Pentacles, by the way. Wonder if I can bring that in a bit more. I don't like the top of the background. I want the background in a bit more. I got to get more lights. Is that Walmart today? And I said, okay, where's all their lights? And I asked a couple people, have you seen any lights? They said, no, no, no. Couldn't find anybody working down there in that area. I don't know. I didn't get any lights. But I need some more. Forgot to put my Christmas lights on. Oh, well. Okay. So, 10 of Pentacles represents luck. There's something coming to an end. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, and luck is moving in to take its place. You're going through some changes. You're going to be feeling darn good, let me tell you. You're going to be feeling really good. There's ending coming to things that are old, gray, and stale in your life. Start to develop some new habits. Try your hand at writing. You could write your experience and what you're going to be going through over the next year to 2 years. as you go. Think about that. Think about that. Um, and you write from your heart, and it'll be something really, really, really good for you. I am so serious here. You have no idea how serious I am. More people would want to read something like that, going through it. I never did. I suppose I could have, but it's still a bad memory for me. I don't like thinking about it. Like I told you earlier, I had a hard time. But anytime you write the truth. Don't embellish. Write from your heart. After a while, you'll get better and better. And every writer, anybody that's a writer, they continue to grow and get better and improve, even if they're famous, right? So, with this Ten of Pentacles, here we go. This is the card you need to hear. Good luck is coming. And you're going to be celebrating a windfall or other, Bill, or other unexpected financial bonus. Appreciating the stability that this is going to bring. There could be a family gathering on the cards as well. The usual irritations are going to disappear when there are gatherings like this, especially family. I had this card last night, and it's like I said, there's, Auntie Mabel and Uncle Sid, and you had words with them at the last family gathering. Your noses are at a joint, and this happens every time. You love family gatherings, you love being with your family, but there's things you despise about it. Ugh, makes your skin crawl. All that's going to disappear. It's not going to be at the next family gathering. Everybody's coming together out of common love within the family, and you're going to be feeling that. So, hi, Sharita. Welcome again. These things are going to disappear because there's something bigger going on with this family gathering, way bigger, okay, than the arguments and the petty things that go on, all right? Something's going down. Maybe you've won the jackpot, and this is family and friends coming together to help you celebrate. You're going to be feeling the love and the support of your relatives and those close friends that you treat as family. Here we go again. Here we go again. In relationships, the card predicts families being joined by love, feelings being declared, all right? And commitment follows. It could be you and someone else moving in together. And a little down the road, you could be announcing a wedding. The advice, appreciate the special bonds that you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment. Your keywords here are family, celebrations, generosity, money, luck, completeness, and love. I just see you, I get the sense there's a lot of newness coming at you. New things coming your way. Maybe things you didn't have to, what can I say? New stuff. You're going to be inspired. You're going to experience inspiration. Without a doubt. Inspiration. All right? You've got some changes coming up here. And even when you're doing them and going through them in the beginning, you're not going to be 100% sure. To be honest with you. 100% sure. You feel shaky, on shaky ground, of falling back, of losing your faith again. And you probably will. You're going to have moments where you will. Until you begin the physical part of your journey and going through those things, you'll have moments. when you start to see the benefits, that's where you're going to get stronger in what you believe in, which is going to be incredible. So, that was your reading, Bill. This is a growth period. I'm surprised the Ace of Wands didn't show up because there's a lot of growth going on here. But it's a slow start. It's baby steps. You're hesitant. You don't want to be let down. It's just that simple. You don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to experience being let down because maybe things didn't pan out the way you want or pan out the way that you'd like them to. Maybe not fast enough, because putting in time can be an enemy, can it not? And when you're, you almost feel obsessed, you almost feel like a slave to time itself. Do you know what I'm saying? Some things you want to hurry, and some things you can't. Thank you very much, Belle. I'm glad. Then I don't have to talk till I'm blue in the face. You know what I'm saying? Even when I don't know what I'm saying. You understand it. That's the main thing. Right? So, it's all good. It's all good. So that was for Bill. June, Pipkin, and Anastasia haven't come in yet, have they? Yeah. It's never too late to start anything new in your life, and that's what you're going to be doing. Not yet, eh, Jen? I was hoping they'd see your post or they'd get their notifications, is what I was hoping. Well, we'll just continue through. There's nobody yet. Nobody's put in for any readings as of right yet. That's okay, too. We can just sit and yak. I got coffee tonight instead of my usual tea. So, it almost feels funny because the last, I don't know how many of these live streams for mini readings, it's been crazy busy. It's been steady. Tonight we got a slow start. I said that to Bill. If that happened, I'm okay with it. It'd be nice to just sit and chat for a little while. So, loving the cell phone holder platform, whatever you want to call it. It's so sturdy. It's so, took the case off of the cell phone to put it on. This was Cora sent me. And it fits beautifully. It was a little fat on the bottom with the case on it. Took the case off. It just sits there perfectly. I can put it up. I can put it down. You know, this sort of a thing. So, it's pretty cool. How the rest of y'all doing tonight? Yeah. No lag at all? There isn't either. Okay, I'm watching my own mouth as I'm speaking. There's about a half a second. That's about it. That's really good. That's why I want to stay with the cell phone for the live streams. I really do. So, until I start getting Zoom on my own, and I'm going to do that any day now, I'm going to put in for month to month for a little bit, because I don't have the $100 a year yet. Very cheap. It's a lot cheaper than Lightstream. Lightstream is $35 a month. And I was told by Jennifer's husband, Tom, that I think it's $19 for the Zoom. So well worth the change. But there's not, it's designed for people that have a slow system, slow internet. Anything is designed to compensate for that. So there's hardly any lagging or any buffering or any of it. It's just like this, what you're seeing here now. Same thing, same quality. So, well, it's good, Sharita. If you're still in here, it's a good thing that you're COVID's kind of forcing you to take pen to paper kind of thing. So, writing, we were just talking about it just before you came in and how it can be. I'm encouraging Bill to maybe try his hand at writing about his story that he's about to go through. It's already begun for him. So, you know, I probably, if that your book had existed when I went through mine, I would have read your book. There's a lot of people suffering from this ailment. A lot of people. The chronic pain, my pain, I don't know about you, but my pain was chronic. It was 24/7, and it was intense. It was very intense. I thought that just from the level of pain and the constants of it, just that it was always there, I thought this will kill me before they fix me. The pain's it's gonna take me out. I can't see how my body can survive that level of pain on a 24/7. The only time I got a break from the pain was when I took a bath. You fill the tub with water, you put whatever you want in it, or nothing at all. And when you lay down, gravity helps you. Because not only are your legs wanting to float and your arms wanting to float, the internal organs, everything like that, your bones, your joints, everything becomes suspended. It does. Instantly takes that horrid pain away. So, you just think about it, it makes sense. Everything goes buoyant, right? So you've got the socket, and there's the ball, and they do this, and it just corrodes and corrodes, and it breaks down, and the pain never stops. You get in the tub, and it goes apart. Pain stops. The very second you stand up out of that tub, the very second you're out of that, the pain is back. Boom, just like that. You want to spend all your time in the tub because of the relief. Many times I climbed into a hot bath just so I could have a relief moment, you know. So there you go, Jen. It's the difference is day and night. And there were many times, and Eric used to say, "You all right in there?" Through the door, you know. I go, "Yeah." And I keep turning the hot water on, keep the water hot, you know. Now, what is that I'm missing? Okay, so I wish those things wouldn't fade off. Comments. So anyway, I was shriveled up a lot, like a prune, my hands and my feet and everything, because I spent so much time in hot baths and stuff. It was the only way it worked better than any pill they could ever give you. Way better. Thing is, you can't live in a bath full of water, a tub full of water. It doesn't work that way in life, unfortunately. But I had, when I woke up from surgery, the pain that I thought was going to, you know, in the same spot every day, that pain was gone instantly. As soon as I woke up, instantly. But what took its place was the pain of the surgery. They're using saws, they're using hammers, screws, they're pounding away the whole bit. They got, your leg is literally laying beside your head while they're in there doing what they have to do. The pain from the surgery, I said, okay, this is what's going to kill me. There was a male nurse, he came over. He said, "You were soaking wet." Just the pain. They said I turned purple on the operating table. I don't know why. They don't know why. They said, "What was that all about?" I said, "I have no idea." I said, "I don't drink or, you know, that kind of stuff." I said, "I have no idea." Why? He said, "I mean, this is a doctor, the head guy of the hospital, of the orthopedic department, #1 guy." He said, "You turned really purple." We didn't know what was going on, and then it started to lighten. You got your color back, and we continued on. So, yeah, they do with, yes, and even after hip replacement, They've just amputated your hip and stuck in a bogus one, sewed you up, banged you around the whole bit, and that day they want you up on the walker. And I tried, and they were sorry for pushing me because my vitals were shooting through the roof. That's one thing about in the hospital. You can't fake pain or sickness or anything. They take your vitals. Um, they give you all the foldouts to tell you what's going to happen, the time frame. I was supposed to be out of there 5 days tops, right? I was there for 8, and the doctor came in on the 8th day. He said, I would like it if you'd stay a few more days, a little longer. Your vitals are still very high. Tells me your pain. They're giving me all kinds of pain control, and nothing was touching it. There was nothing touching it. It was horrible. I said, no, I have to go home. I just have to go home. I'll do the same thing at home that I'm doing right here. I'll be in bed, kind of thing. 6 weeks later, I went home on the 8th day, and one of Eric's ferry captains knocked on the door. I was home alone. Eric was down on the ferry working, full shift. I opened the door, and I'm going, oh my goodness, hi. I'm on a cane the whole bit, and he holds out a bottle of pills. He says, I don't know if these are going to help you. I can't take them. They make me sick. They're Tylenol ones with codeine. He said, if they can help you, then use the whole bottle. I don't want them back or anything. I said, all right. So he said, you can take up to 2, like 3 or 4 times a day. Okay, thank you very much. And that was finally the beginning of the pain starting to lighten up a bit. So I still take them today for my back, not my hip, but for my back. So, rollerblading. I know. One of our neighbors up the road, she's way older than me, she went in and had a hip replacement done. And it wasn't even 2 weeks later, she was out sweeping the road. And I was about 8 months before I could toss the cane to the side and walk confidently. Kind of thing. And my hips makes noises. It really does. Squeaking, very deep squeaking noises. Sometimes they sound like something else going on, but it's not. It's the hip. So I'm trying to avoid getting the replacement done as well, getting the new one, because they don't last forever. Mine's titanium, but even they wear down, So I'm hoping that I never have to go through that again. I just don't want to ever go through that again. It's the way she goes, right? My goodness, what a change tonight. Where are the 2 ladies? I want to do their readings. Nope, there's nothing from anybody. I can see in front of me. I've got all that in front of me, and I don't have to bother my phone just to see it all. It's wonderful. We're going to have a slow start here tonight. We're waiting for those ladies. Excuse me. It is earlier, yes. I don't know why I come on so earlier. I just didn't want to be at this all night. I got my laptop back, which means I get all my Christmas movies back on Hallmark and Hallmark Mysteries and Movies. Some of them are so sappy. They really are. And I got Hallmark, then Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, and then Lifetime, or Life. Not Lifetime, but Life. Those are the 3 that are playing the Christmas movies 24/7. And every now and again, you hit one that's really good. So I play between the 3 stations. I go around back and forth. If they're too typical, too sappy, the ones where they follow the Hallmark formula for writing. Boy meets girl. Girl and boy hate each other. They become natural enemies. This kind of a thing. One of them is always from New York City and has a big, big job in New York, usually advertising or designing or architecture or something. And they've come to this little town for one reason or another. All the stories take place in a quaint little Christmas village, Christmas town. And they start to grow close. They start to like each other. Then they grow feelings for each other. Then they find out what one of them is up to. They're there to buy out Christmas Lane or Candy Lane or Christmas Tree Lane, where all the businesses are decked out the whole area for Christmas with lights and colors, and one of them wants to tear it all down. So, then they're back to hating each other again. But they always reach a middle ground at the end and come. Those are the ones, the same formula over and over and over. I get tired of them. But then they played, and they played it probably 6 or 7 times back to back on one of the channels. The Holiday, it's called, with Cameron Diaz, Jack Black, what's her name there? The British one from the Titanic. What's her name? Is it Rose or something? Oh, and what's his name? I never really thought much of him till I seen him in that movie, and my God, he's a great actor. It'll come. It's one of my favorite movies. I've seen it so many times. I just love it. I love it. And they played it live. I said, what's going on here? Why are they playing this back to back? Like, one right after the other. I couldn't believe it. The weather here, Sandra Z, sorry. I'm thinking about it. But Sandra Z, the weather here is cool. There's no snow on the ground. We get a little light dusting the last couple nights. Overnight we get up and there's a little light dusting all over everything. Daybreak, sun comes out, it's gone. It's all good. We came through some bad rainstorms last week, and I got hit with that real bad. It messed my life up. That's what it did. And the whole week was never-ending foolishness, really. Never-ending foolishness. Lost power for 15 hours. Power came back on. Then the internet went down. And they said it would be the next night before it'd be up and running again. So then the internet came back finally, and then my house phone went down. And there were other things going on, you know. Sandra Z, yes, I will be doing yearly forecast. I will be doing, yes, we're just a bit too soon at the moment. So, okay, here we go. Do you hear the dingle? Tells me I got an email. Let's see who we are looking at. Christine Breland. Thank you very much, Christine. Christine Breland. What is your question? What is your question, my dear? Oh my goodness. Whoops. Yes, we did get a lot of wind. The wind was a big factor. All rain and wind. So, well, we knew it was going to go out, pretty sure anyway. Christine Breland. That would be how you pronounce that, I guess. You're welcome, Sandra Z. Where's Christine Breland? Oh my goodness. Christine Breland. Boo! There. Wake up, everybody. Hi, Christine. Thank you. What's your question, my dear? What is your question? Oh, well, I see my aunt before she passes away. I'm sorry, Christine. Oh, my goodness. Let's get a shuffle up here for you. Have you been feeding them? Yes. I fed the crows yesterday. I was telling my friend Louise about that this morning as we were heading into the city. I said, because we'd seen a bunch of crows, I said, I fed my crows yesterday. I don't know whose crows they are. My crows aren't hungry. I had a lot of heels of bread, end of loaf. You know how they collect in your bread? I don't throw them out automatically. I leave them sit for, then I gather them. I get out the jar of peanut butter. And I wanted them to protein. So I did my whistle. They know the whistle. It's a call. It's an off-key call. There was a reason for that. And they came flying in, and they were all yelling and screaming, and then it got real quiet. I looked. They're all eating, so there's nobody yelling. So they get some excited. They got a good feed with lots of peanut butter on it. So this is for Christine Breland. Brayland, not Bree, Brayland. She's asking if she's going to be able to see her aunt before her aunt passes away. Boys, it's hard losing, especially someone that's been in your life your whole life, since before you were born, and they're not going to be a part of that anymore. It's a tough pill to swallow, Christine. It truly is. I'm going to cut the deck right here for you, my dear. Okay. Okay, the card I pulled for you, and I'd say it's representing you, standing, it's a queen that they normally represent. She's a beautiful card. She's a really great card. So, it's a really nice card. Absolutely. She is the Queen of Cups. Let's see what we're going to get here. She's also seen as the Queen of Heart in a lot of other decks. All right. So here we go. I'm going to give you the generic side. This queen is the Queen of Hearts. Sensitive, compassionate woman, very gentle towards her friends, and openly loving toward her family and partner, should she have one. That could be you. She offers loyalty, inspiration, creativity, and this could be your aunt as well. Your projects will thrive as well. If you're identifying with this card, this queen is showing you now is the time to focus on relationships and sharing with friends. If you're single, she's predicting you could be emotionally ready for a new love if you're in that situation. Advice: tune into your nurturing side. In decision making, your emotional intelligence is going to be your best guide. Keywords are love, nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, love, care, emotions. Emotions are a big part of this. That's why she's the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups. This could play, just let me see, I'm trying to see if this is you or your aunt. That's what I'm trying to figure here. She was probably a very supportive person, especially if it came to you. Maybe not to everybody, but if it came to you. She was extremely supportive, very interested in you, interested in your going on, whatever you had going on at the time, interested in what you're involved in, interested in your viewpoints. She liked talking to you. She liked seeing you. Tune into your nurturing side is what you need to do, Christine. Tune into your nurturing side. You're nurturing her in any way that you can. There could be little things you could do for her, even if you can't see her. You may have done something once as well. And to this day, you're asking, especially now, and it comes to her, you're saying something that took place a long time ago. You made a judgment call on something. Now you're second guessing what you did, what you said. Second guessing it, Christine. What could that have been for you? You're asking yourself, well, that was then, and this was going on, that was going on. I did what I thought was best. Something there that relates to her. Some kind of decision that you made that relates to her. You came to some decision. Oh, I wish I could see what it is. Because even if you're saying, I can't think of anything, it might jar your memory if I can just pull something here. I'm going to read off the generic side of this card, and maybe then something will open up. Maybe something will hit home. It's very possible here. No. Okay. It is the Judgment card. It's time to revisit the past and to take stock before moving on. You may muse on happy memories, or you could discover that there's unfinished business. You may find yourself being in touch with someone from the past or revisiting an older situation to find out answers. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself on your own past actions. Did you do the right thing? An additional meaning of the card is a spiritual connection. And this is linking you with those in spirit, guides, angels, and loved ones that have passed on before. If you feel you need to give a person a second chance, or even to return to an old situation, now's the time to decide that. If you're reassessing your past in other ways, don't be too hard on yourself. You did what you had to do at that time. You may do differently today because everything's different today, but you did what you had to do at the time. Now go light on yourself. Don't get angry with yourself. Keywords are contemplation, self-judgment, review, second chance, guilt, spirituality, and memories. Of course, they're about your aunt. Absolutely. I'm going to pull Lilith. I don't think I can. No, I can't pull that camera down that easily. It would fall out of the thing. Okay. I have to take my word for it. This is Lilith. She's my pendulum. Very good at what she does. So I'm going to ask Spirit via Lilith, is Christine going to be able to visit with her aunt, to see her, to hold her hand, to converse with her before her aunt passes away, before her aunt leaves this world? Is Christine going to have the opportunity to visit with her aunt before her aunt passes away? And the answer to you, Christine, is a resounding yes. It's beautiful. All right? It's a resounding yes. Very much so. I think your COVID color, whatever color your area is under, is probably going to turn to yellow. And in your case, borders between states, even if there's some between cities and towns and villages, they're going to be softened. You should be able to get there before it happens, so you can make peace with it, because you are going to make peace. You want her to know that she is family. You want her to know she's not alone, and how much you love her. It's important to you that you do this. And it's, from what Lilith is saying, you're going to make it. So try to not stress too much about it, and have faith. Open up, talk to the universe. I say it all the time like a broken record. Talk to the universe. Have the universe understand. Appeal to the universe to help things and events unfold in your favor. Okay? So, it's a good answer. I know it's what you wanted to hear. You're very lucky. Very lucky. We have 11 in the stream, 9 likes. That's pretty good. Thank you so much. Here you go, Christine. Good. Stay positive. Hold on to that feeling that it's going to happen. So, and I get the feeling your aunt's quite a fighter inside. She's a fighter. And she's fighting to at least last till Christmas. That's what I'm feeling. She's feeling she doesn't want to bring the family, the people in her life down if she passes away, like at Christmas time. She's holding on. She's holding on. Doing the best that she can. And if you tell her the minute they lift restrictions, I'm coming to see you. Please wait for me, you know. So, that's so great. That's who you think. That's right. That's beautiful. Really is. My gosh, we've been here a whole hour already. Oh my goodness sakes. Tomorrow I'll get this set up a little bit better. I don't mess around with my wires and my lines I've got running here. I don't like my plug-in on the laptop's on this side. Here's the laptop. I'm facing, it's on this side. And the wire's just messed up because the plug's over here, way over here. So, once I get it onto the other side of me on my right-hand side, then the line will just drop and there's the plug right there, so it's not a big deal. What time of the night? We're 8:31. Hopefully those two ladies will come back in, June and Anastasia, soon, I hope. I hope, I hope. What day are we today? Thursday. Jennifer. They gave her till Christmas. Wow. Wow. She's probably going to try to prove them wrong and live a little bit beyond that. And she may pass between Christmas and New Year, somewhere in around there in the middle probably. But not before Christmas. I just can't, I just feel like she's going to fight and she's going to be successful. You want one, Jen? weekend? Well, we're giving you one anyway for weekend. Oh, my puppy is just as saucy as the day is long. Full of piss and vinegar. Full of life. Sleeping under my feet right now. On the floor. He's got a little blanket down there and stuff. And he's kind of parked himself. He knows Mommy sits here in this front of this funny looking machine. You know. And he knows I'm going to be here a while. He just goes to sleep. But he makes up for it when I'm done and I'm back in the armchair. Oh my God, he makes up for it. Let's play tug of war with anything I can pick up and bring to you. Mommy, let's play tug of war. So that goes on until I go to bed. Seriously. Until I say, that's it, we're going to bed kind of thing. And he gets excited and he races down the hallway and jumps up on the bed. He gets there before me. And he sits and he waits for me. And then I have to fight to get covered up because he'll grab the, the blanket and he'll pull and yank. He wants to fight with me. Let's play fight. And I'm like, no. It's time to calm down. We already played. I have to make time to play with him. So this is for Jennifer. What's coming up between now and Sunday for Jennifer? You want a new snowblower, do you, Jen? They've got little ones here, Canadian Tire, and they're snowblower, but they're like a shovel too. They're not really big. It's for doing your walkway and things like that, but it works very much like a snowblower, but smaller, way smaller. Way smaller. It's like an electric shovel, almost. Somebody like me could use one. They probably want a couple $100 for it, I don't know, but what's going on for Jennifer for this weekend? Between now and Sunday. Is there anything coming up for Jennifer? Okay. Cut right here. He is well behaved. He's really smart too. He's part poodle as well as Maltese and Yorkshire Terrier. So, he's very smart. One of my sons, my youngest son, he's the one that brought Bear to me. He was my birthday present 2 years ago. He was here about 6 months ago. He was here this summer, in the summer. And he's watching Bear play. He goes, you know what? I bet you Bear would like to have a little brother. I went, oh no. Oh my God, no. You better make sure it's male. Because he's going to hump it. I can tell you that right now. So I don't know. Maybe I'm getting another one for Christmas. And it's a present for Bear as well. It's a little brother. He does love the beach. You know what he loves about the beach? It's not the water. There's so much to sniff. There's so many smells. The rocks, the seaweeds, sticks and stones. And he just gets a kaleidoscope of scents. You gotta watch him around the water. He turns his back to it, and if there's a surf up, he gets too close. So I'm like, get up here, get away from that surf. That'll haul you right out, kind of thing. But he loves it. He knows the way home. To other people, just looks like a line of trees up the road, but we've got our own entry and exit. Nice long pathway that's like an alcove of trees, shaded. And it takes me right into my backyard. He knows the way, he learned that real easy too. So when I say let's go home, he heads for that path and he's gone. He waits for me. He get part way up, turn and sit there and wait for me. The first card I pulled for you, Jen, was the Knight of Pentacles. you have no problem in this department at all. Loyalty, because that's what he's about, is loyalty. Wonderful. Beautiful. Excuse me. Pentacles, my favorite. My favorite, my favorite. Okay. If we can get him up there. There we go. This knight may not be dashing. He's very slow and steady, and he plans his moves with care. He may not be charming all the time, but he is loyal and trustworthy. Any offer he makes, you can take it seriously. A lot of the time he appears in readings to show business, investments, projects that have good future potential. In property, he's associated with choosing the perfect home. This is the right time to make a serious decision about your long-term future. Hard graft may not be exciting, but the results are going to bring you some really great fulfillment. Keywords are order and planning, trust, work, property, investments, and projects. Bear with me a minute. There's something else here. I'm pretty sure there's something else here. Just give me a minute. I'm asking myself if this is Tom to you. I believe Tom plans his moves with care. Careful about what he does. You do trust him with your life. There's no denying that at all. You trust him with your life. You may have an idea about doing something, Jennifer, but his view on it is, don't take the short way, don't take the quick way. You take the way that's been tried and has been tested. He wants you to go the old way, the regular way, not any cute shortcuts or anything, because it's not going to work, whatever it is. That's where it says hard graft may not be exciting, but the results that you're going to get are going to bring you great fulfillment. You won't be sorry, you'll be really happy. Really happy, all right, with the way you went and the payoff you're seeing for it as well. Really, that's interesting, Jennifer. The key words being order and planning, trust, work, property, investments, progress. The next card's a good one as well. It's your last card I'm happy about. I think I pulled it for you before, but this one here is the King of Wands. He's all about passion, practicality, these kinds of things. So, he's a pretty cool dude. Just look at his face. He kind of looks like Tom a bit, doesn't he? The long hair in the back. Oh my gosh, he looks like Tom. Look at that. Friend of yours, Tom. Wow. Maybe around the eyes he looks a little different, but... the King of Wands. He's the King of Wands. I'll give you the generic side here. Alright. The King is an action man, and this makes him a very engaging companion. He's a very inspiring leader as well. He's self-motivated. He's entrepreneurial. He is too, isn't he? He's dynamic, and he's open-minded. You're going to know exactly what he's thinking because his feelings always show. Is that Tom? I wouldn't know. Travel may be important to him at times. He's probably got a connection to a lot of people with different backgrounds, very different from his own. As far as you go, the King is indicating that you should expect to find practical solutions to practical problems. Not so much, eh, Jen? Okay. Also see to your network of friends and professional contacts that they grow and they continue to grow. Good evening, Mary Jane. You're traveling, are you? Advice: explore your passions and look to unconventional people in new places. Keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, openness. And maybe he means all those things to you, but he's there and he's doing what he does best for you. He does really, really well for you. So Mary Jane, you're traveling. I think that came up in one of your readings. You'll be taking a trip somewhere. This is wonderful. He's your rock, Jennifer. He's your grounding. He's your common sense. He's your rock. Everything he does that involves you, he tries to do tactfully and carefully. He's got your better interest at heart. Hold on to him. The last card, Jennifer. You may have some close moments with him this weekend, especially after it's been your anniversary, it's been his birthday, this kind of thing. Maybe he's going to surprise you with something special. Mary Jane bringing me my edibles. The last card, I think I pulled this for you once before, Jennifer. Makes me smile. The Wheel of Fortune and Destiny. You're on the right path. You are where you are supposed to be. All right? You are where you are supposed to be. At this time in your life, you're meant to be going through what you're going through. Gotta go all the way back. Come on. There it is. Oops, there it is. Okay. Here we go. It's a good one. All aspects of your life are boosted with the wheel as you move forward and you allow fate to take you into your destined life direction. The card also shows you're going to be feeling generally optimistic and able to make the most of your luck. You'll be turning unexpected opportunities into some great decisions that are going to change everything for the better. Another meaning of the card is your clairvoyance, so your intuition is heightened and you're doing even more spiritually than ever before. The wheel is not so much a doing card as a receiving card. So you enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that's coming to you now. And all you have to do is go with the flow. Keywords for you: fate, luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, clairvoyance. You're at the right place at the right time, at the right moment. You're falling into a what's the word I'm looking for? We'll call it a beat or a rhythm. You're falling into a rhythm. And it feels right. And you're going to feel that way. You're going to have moments where you feel you are following destiny. And you're going to be feeling, you're going to have a moment of deep interest on what's going on around you. And you're thinking this has to be destiny. It just has to be. It gives you a really, really good feeling inside. Why don't we pull a mermaid card to see if there's any messages there for you, Jennifer, as well. Itchies. I got the itchy bitchies. When was Bear born? I think it was the 19th of May. May 19th, if I'm not mistaken. I've got it on his paperwork, so but I'm sure it's May 19th. He came to me on July 11th. So, he was just a little thing. He sat right in my hand. He's been sleeping with me every nap, every night, going to bed, and this kind of a thing. So, no, he's a Taurus. He's a Taurus. And Taurians are one of my favorite people are Taurians. I like most Taurians. Yeah, well, it's itchy, itchy, itchy. One more time, we're going to see. What messages do we have for Jennifer? Bring her something beautiful. All right. I'm going to cut the deck right here. The Crane Bag. What a gorgeous card. Sacred Ocean Medicine. Clutter, declutter, and choice. It is card 15. Let's see what it's got to say. See what it's got to say. Find it. 18, 17, 16, 15. Nope. What number is it? 35, maybe? Hard to say. 35. I'm sorry. I am sorry. $32, $33. All right. Here we go, Jen. Here we go. That's that big room you've got full of stuff, I bet. Looking into GM food, genetically modified food, cosmetics, products, and food sources developed with genetic manipulation and experimentation. All experiments are not bad, but many are cruel. Okay. When humans take other creatures for their own selfish purposes, they lose the very part of themselves that is most beautiful and noble. Did I get the right card? No, I didn't. Hold on. That's not the Crane Bag. Why am I having a hard time getting to this card? Jeepers. Glad I caught that. Alright, here we go. Let's start again. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm like, what's Anita's got to do with oh, God. Decluttering. Come here. I don't know what's wrong with me. A little bit of a stupid moment here. There we are, the Crane Bag. Alright. Crane bags hold great healing and energetic power. It may be time to begin to look out for the sacred ingredients, which will make your crane bag sing its magic. Time to go through wardrobes, bags, cupboards, all those places where you hold objects that may or may not be empowering, even disempowering you. It's time to clear and consider what it is that is aligned with who you are at a soul and what it is that is actually truly representative of you. Some objects may need to go or be redistributed and recycled. Everything has beauty and purpose, but some may no longer be in energetic alignment. A good match for you and for your beautiful soul. You may also feel that some other symbols and items may need to be brought in. Begin to see the world as a living crane bag. The people and the creatures and the objects and even your car and your home and yes, your bag all hold energy and power. From your pockets to your purse, go through everything. Know what you are holding energetically. Then shift it, realign it, and feel the ease that comes with this action. Well, that's kind of interesting because it does fit you. I still see the room you showed me and how you were working on organizing and you were just beginning to straighten whatever. So maybe there's a little more work that needs to be done. It's not for me to say. But I loved your Destiny card. That's really nice. So we've had somebody pop in. This is nice. I don't have to grab my cell phone to see this. It's nice having the laptop back. Boy, oh boy. Oh, Mary Jane. And she's asking, what is my next move or my next goal concerning the business? Interesting. And thank you so much, Mary Jane. Let's get a shuffle up here, Mary Jane. I'll make you feel more at home. I'm going to light one up. I'm going to light one up. Yes, I am. You're welcome, Jennifer. All right. Okie dokie, here we go. This is for Mary Jane. And she's asking, what is my next move or my next goal concerning my business? What is her next move or her next goal concerning her business? You bring that forward for Mary Jane, please. Give her direction and clarity. Throw some crumbs out to her to head her off in the right direction she can follow. What are her next moves concerning her goals concerning the business? What is the next move or goals to establish that are going to be affecting her business? Already? All right, if you say so. Or cut. There we go. Okay. I think that's where she's at right now. Recovery. Okay. I pulled 2 cards here for you. Page of Pentacles was the very first card that I pulled. And the card represents opportunity. Opportunity. Lovely. All right. Let's see what it says for you. I'm going to pull you a mermaid card as well before we finish up. We're way up at Pentacles. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Mary Jane. Okay. This page brings good news about finances, work, and education. You're going to be receiving some kind of message through some way, giving you good news about your finances, about your work. While the page does not represent this money alone, he brings you hope that your wish will be granted. And another meaning of the page is a pending job offer. Or if you're trying to sell a property or move, if you're in that position and you're doing that, It's going to happen soon, provided you pay attention to all the paperwork. The advice from him: look out for offers regarding property and work, drumming up work, attracting more work. There's a good opportunity on the horizon, but you need to do your part by being very diligent. All right? Check all your contracts and paperwork very, very, very carefully. Very carefully. Your key words are money, messages, communication, work, luck, confidence, optimism. Money, messages, communication, work, luck, confidence, and optimism. That's really good to know, that you're going to be full of confidence and you have and it's solid reasons to be feeling optimistic, whatever is going on there for you. I'm feeling you're doing this right now. You're in recovery mode. With the Four of Swords, that was the second card that I pulled. The other cards after that, they never do with you, Mary Jane. I don't pull many. They don't fit in. They don't make sense. They're odd. So I leave them. I'm just like, no, those aren't for her at all. But this card shows you, if you're not taking a break now, you need to be taking a break very soon. Relaxation, taking a rest, taking on a bit more of a gentle pace in your life, you might say. Let me read the generic side for you. That's the card that warned, what did I say it was, 27 times in one day? I seen the number 4 27 times that day that I ended up in the hospital that night. Yeah. And I knew, with my gut, I knew. I wasn't stupid. I was just stubborn, for crying out loud. I knew I needed a break. I was doing too much having to do with the cards. Private readings. Every day I get a page done of people. Another one or two would come in. There was constantly 4 to 6 pages ahead of people wanting the readings done, their private readings. And I was burning out really bad. I've been burned out for a long time. And I didn't feel I could stop. That's what the problem was. I couldn't feel that I could stop. Trying to keep up. And then bang, I was literally knocked on my ass and I had to stay there for quite a while. It was like 6 weeks, I think, before I was able to sit up comfortably and even think about doing anything to do with the channel and the readings. And I'm trying to tell you here is, you take care of you first, Mary Jane. You take care of your needs, desires. Nothing can move without you. So if you stop and you take that time for recovery, everything else is going to stop with you. Some plans may even need to go on hold in order for you to do this. You need to know that that's okay. Yes, it's okay. If some plans are held back, stopped, locked down, and you're not following through, not right now, because you need the break, you need the rest. You need to be re-inspired, you need to be refreshed and recharged. You know? So, wow. Now's the time for a break. That's your message. This could be your choice, or it could be imposed upon you. You're going to be taking a break away from work or a relationship or stressful commitment of some kind. You're coming up for air. You've got to come up for air. You need to breathe freely. You need that weight taken off for a little bit so you can build your strength up. And then say, bring it on. I don't care how heavy things get. Now I'm ready. That kind of a thing. Regenerated. This quiet time is very necessary for you, Mary Jane. It's an opportunity coming in to look after yourself, to rest, to recuperate, and damn well just enjoy a more gentle pace of life for a little bit. And the 4 also shows that some of your plans are going to go on hold. The advice: accept that this is how things need to be just now. You are going to make progress, but when the time is right, that means divine timing is going to be coming into play here. Keywords: inaction, time away, taking a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. So, that was that. All right. I pulled another card. No, I already read him, didn't I? Did I read him? I'm going brain dead on everybody again. I'm going just a little bit brain dead. Bear with me. I'll know it the minute I say it. Hold on. Don't want to see you guys. I don't want to see you guys. There we go. Get a little bit closer. Yeah. Yes, I did. All right. Now I'm going to shuffle up the mermaid deck. And let's see what we can do there. You've got some new opportunities coming your way. Things that you're going to have to consider. I don't see you stressing about them. I almost see you in a lawn chair, sitting back, drinking one hand, or smoking one hand, all right? And paperwork in the other, and you're very, very calmly going through, you're going through things. You're just very calm about it. Looking things over with interest, but not stressing yourself about it. Not feeling any tension about it. These are your free choices. Opportunities being presented to you, and you can take them or you can leave them. It's up to you. You listen to your intuition, which feels right, which feels perfect, which, let's see. I want to see what's going to come up here. This is for Mary Jane. Her main concern was about creating new goals, having to do with her business. Oops. What is her next move, her next goal that has to do with her business, concerning her business? Bring her some help, some information, some direction, and some insight. I do see you I can see you. You're sitting back, and it's like you're relaxing, you're indulging, you're very calm and very relaxed, and you're reading through some papers. Possibilities. Possibilities. These are opportunities with possibilities. And you're just surveying, and you're very lightly looking over things right now. Nothing too serious, nothing too heavy. Keeping everything gentle. This is for Mary Jane. What is her next move? What's her next goal concerning the business? You can bring some enlightenment here, mermaids. Some enlightenment. The Selkie and her skin. Reclaiming your authenticity. That is the card. And this card is card number 25. Definitely 25. Let me see here. I feel good about it. I feel like you've got a lot of freedom here to do things your way, the way you want. That's very, very strong. That is strong. Big time strong. And the more relaxed you are, the more non-stressed you are, the more powerful you become. It's like a quiet, understated inner power. Nobody looking at you walking by and seeing you would even think anything like that. Oh, there's a lady of leisure. There's a lady of leisure, must be nice. And they have no idea about you at all, do they? You can just kind of do an inward smile to yourself and chuckle and say, that's okay, because I know me. That's all that matters. What those people may think, I really don't care. I really don't. Smoke another one. Ha, you know what I mean? Here's your card. If this card has come up for you, it's time to dance, to be free, and to join with groups of women who wish to simply be. Free to dance under the moonlight, free of dogma, and even of political correctness. A time without children, without relationships, and without other couples around you. The joys of being single, or of the feeling of being free. Not in the romantic sense, but you have your spirit has a sense of freedom. This is a time to leave behind maybe your family or your partner for a little while, so that you can claim your sea skin back. Choose safe environments. Do not trust people who come to you at this time and want to, quote unquote, take care of you. This may be code for wishing to capture you. Go to a place where you are among your own gender, where you can be nurtured by contact with your own kind. Find a sacred place to visit and commit to a regular time out, quote unquote, time out, in that safe haven. It is now time for you to support and encourage the freedom of other humans and creatures as well. When we do this, our own freedom becomes more natural to us. Excuse me. Make a donation for real conservation. Do not support practices or companies that benefit from the seal hunts that take place. Visit the lands of Selkie lore and legend, the Orkney Isles in the far north of Scotland, Iceland, the Scandinavias, Northern Ireland, and her cold seas, or travel in your visions, past life memories, and dreams. Whatever you do, the final goal, the final result, the final go-to is to set your Selkie self free. So, I think that was a good read. I'm glad I pulled that card for you. I'm glad I pulled that card. It's a good thing there's a replay. Once the stream is ended, and you can come back and you can listen to it again and again and again. Okay? Thank you, Margaret. It's always interesting reading for you. That was a good one. That was a really, 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 really good one. Beautiful. It was cool. I think so too. You know, you were enjoyed. You were in, oh my God, a covenant? Oh my God. Wow. That's amazing. That's just amazing. Now, what do we got going on here? I thought that might have been another reading, but I don't think it was. I think it was just a regular email. Yeah, that's all that was, I'm pretty sure. Trying to find out what made that buzzing sound. No. No, okay. That's fine. I'm okay with a kind of laid back evening. It's alright. I just want our two ladies to come back so I can put them to rest out of my head, you know? So, but you are going to have opportunities. You're not going to be looking for opportunities, Mary Jane. They're coming to you. Things, tips coming your way. And you, checking things out at your own leisure. Not feeling pressured or anything like that. That's one of my favorite rocks. What is this again? I can't remember the name of it. It's blue. So, back on the road. Beautiful. I don't know what this is again, I forget. It feels good. I like holding this rock. Where's my big? I've got another big one here. Oh, it was here. It's there somewhere. I'm not digging for it. To heck with it. You're not stressed at all. You're very confident. You do, it. Look, negative thoughts don't even. They just don't exist. For you, Mary Jane, I'm still hearing more things about you. I'm still seeing you very pleasantly looking over some paperwork. Possible opportunities, possible new directions to go in. You have an inner knowing that your business is going to continue to grow and continue to thrive, and you're not worried about it at all. You are not worried at all. You really aren't. You're very confident. It's like you have a knowing within yourself. It's not going to go wrong for you. It's just not going to. It's just that simple. You don't feel pressured. You don't feel panicked. Anything like that. I'm still listening. I'm trying to hear. You got such a knowing inside of you, and you almost emanated. Thank you, Jennifer. That's right, too. It is. I remember now that you mention it. Where are those girls? Where are they? I've been drinking coffee to make sure that I don't get too yawny and too tired. You feel very secure as well, Mary Jane. Okay, good. Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, you feel very settled. You feel like a woman that knows what she's doing and where she's going and what she wants. You're very comfortable. You've got security in your life. And that always makes you smile as well, to know that. You say, I'm okay, I'm doing okay, you know. So, and I've heard this earlier, I heard it again, I'm going to say it. You're always going to do okay. You're always going to be all right. I wish I felt that way about me in my life, but you are always going to be okay. You're always going to do all right. You're loving life. You're enjoying it. Everything about your life, you're enjoying it. You like where you are. So, I wonder if I go into, let me go down and find Anastasia. Maybe I can grab an email address from her. There she is there. Oh, it's a bait. Okay. There's her email. I'm going to send her an email. See, I don't know if she's part of the group. or not. Oh, come on, don't I want to copy all that stuff? Stop that. Get out of there. I just want this one. Copy. And then go into my email. Just give me a minute. Go new message. Okay, get her email in place. Where's my paste? There she is. Waiting on doing your mini. Okay. Send. Maybe she'll get it right away. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. We'll see. Really slow night. Maybe I shouldn't have come in so early, because we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. And there's only been 2 readings. And you and Bill, that's 4. So, which is nothing, right? So, 2 readings, paid reading, not busy. That's the whole point. The whole point is not busy, busy, busy. It's kind of nice, in a way. Next time I come back, maybe tomorrow night, I'll be a lot later. I'll wait till about 9. Come in about that time. I'm only 9:20 here right now. So, both these ladies gave nice donations. More than $5, believe you me. I would really love to do their readings for them. I hope the day comes that they technically can upgrade the live streams, where if you have sound and a microphone, I'll be able to hear your voices speak. That would be fun. It would be a lot of fun. Probably funny as hell. There's a nice even number, 1010. 10 present, 10 likes. Very nice. I did, Bill. I did. That's what I said. I did say that. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a chit chat, just to sit and just chat. So, okay, thanks, Jen. It's a good thing. Maybe they had to work late. It's Thursday night. Maybe they're out. Maybe it's a payday for them. A lot of people get paid on Thursdays, not just Fridays. Thursdays. Excuse me. Maybe they're out running errands, paying bills, getting groceries, shopping, you know. So, good, Jennifer. Thank you. Well, we're going to have big hopes and wishes for you, Bill. That's for sure, that things unfold the way you want them to. Such a difference it would make in your life. What a difference. Financial security, never have to worry again. You'll have women pounding on your door, trying to beat your door down. Yeah. Fortunately, there's too many people that are out there that are like that. You know, they're not shy to go after somebody because they've got money. They don't hide it. Others do, manipulate, con. There are people that are out there that are like that. You have to be aware of that. You need somebody that's going to match your personality. Hi, Deb. Welcome. You think it's wrong. You'd be surprised if people come out of the woodwork when somebody wins a jackpot in a lottery. How you doing, Deb? How's the bears in the woods? Yes. Talking would be a lot of fun. But maybe they'll get to that someday where you guys will be able to interact vocally, orally. You know, it would be nice. Had to pull over to chat. Oh my gosh. The bears are sleeping, are they? Deb here lives in a beautiful spot. It's gorgeous. Her home is gorgeous. Her dog is gorgeous. She has a gorgeous life. Um, the nature that's around her is probably a little overwhelming at times. There must be moments. But she's in a place almost on a daily basis where there's bears wandering around in her backyard. So, you know, I believe he does too. I've been talking to the universe about Bill, Mary Jane, that things are going to finally break for him. But Deb sees bears. She sees moms with their cubs. She sees big bears, small bears, the whole. But they're right there in her backyard, across in front of her, right in front of her eyes. She handles it well. She's very calm about it, deals with it very well. So, more than you can count. It's a daily occurrence almost for her. It's just normal. It's like me seeing crows in the backyard. She sees bears in her backyard. So, you're almost home? Oh my goodness. I think that's the coolest thing. Sometimes people will come on, they'll go, Natalie, I'm just on my way home from work. It's a long drive, and I thought I'd listen to the you know, the readings, and it's really cool to know there's people. There was one night I think there was 3 people, and they were in their vehicles, and they had the channel turned up and listening to readings and stuff. How cool is that? Really, really cool. Beautiful. So, of course, I encourage them to take your eyes off the road. Pay attention. You know, this sort of a thing. I think I can take these off for a few minutes. I don't need to wear them. I don't think. Let's see. Oh, I got the wind today. My hair looks flat or something. Maybe I'll bring her down a bit. More eye level. I don't know. There we go. So, but I am going to look at signing up for Zoom, and we'll be doing them Zoom. There's usually, then once I got Zoom, I can go back on the laptop from time to time, and it shouldn't be a problem. So, but this is a perfect setup almost right here with this holder here for the stand for the cell phone. It's amazing. Thank you so much again, Cora. Just amazing. I've had a good week. It's been kind of a, I guess you could call it a bittersweet week. I couldn't believe the stuff that was going wrong. I don't normally get that overwhelmed when stuff starts to happen. I was severely overwhelmed. It was horrible. Crying every day, breaking down. I can't take much more of this. You know, this kind of a thing. So, it blew me away. Things were breaking in the house, left, right, and center, like the laptop, the home phone, a few other things. I was one day I come home, and my lights in my house usually last a long time, but I come in, and the one that's used every single day, except if it's sunny, then I shut them off. It was sitting all gray on that. I'm going, what's wrong with the living room? What the? My God, the light bulb blew out. Okay. I had a light bulb. I had two um, left in the box. So I said, this better be a blown light bulb and not have the lamp going down on me or something. Change the light bulb, it lit up. I said, thank you. Weird. It added, they were little things that was adding to stuff that was already going on. And it's almost like there was going to be a straw that broke the camel's back. Something small like a light blown. Um, Not an hour or two behind that, it started getting a little dark. So I turned on the other lamp on the other side of the living room. And it wouldn't come on. And I'm like, are you kidding me? What in the name of... Jeez, I was mad. I took that one out and put a new one in. It lit right up. I said it could be worse. These lamps could have went down. I mean, died, whatever. But it was things like that at the end. There were little things, and I was like, what the hell is going on, you know? So, yeah, I guess so. It just drove me crazy. It was like, I said, is every little thing got to go wrong? Everything. The house phone that got fixed this morning, they said they would send somebody on Thursday between 8 and 11 in the morning. So they called. It was about 10 after 9, quarter after 9. The phone finally rang. And it was the technician. He said, here's how it works. He started explaining to me the technical side of the phones, blah, blah, blah. He said, and then all that information goes into a port. He said, your port was broken. It was gone. It was dead. So I had to install a new port. And now you're good. I said, okay. So I'm talking to you, and it's wonderful, and there's no feedback. There's no anything like that. I said, what about my internet? I can't see from where I'm saying. He said, no, your internet's fine. Because I knew that night it went down. I said, yeah, the internet went down. And I said, and watch what happens when they fix the internet. They're going to screw the phones, the landlines. And I didn't call because I was looking on the community group on Facebook, and there was a couple people said, yeah, my landline was down too, but I called Bell Alliant. They said they're going to send someone out to look things over, check it out, investigate. I said, well, there, I don't have to call. I waited, and it was about 8 days with no phone. So, but they're going to compensate me for it financially. I'm not going to get charged for those 7 or 8 days. So my bill will be a lot smaller for the month of December. And I'm just like, yeah, yay. That's really, really good. You know, so happy about that. Things slowly turning around, you might say. And I went into Walmart today. I don't like Walmart, and it scared me going in because it's always congested with so many people. And I made sure my mask was up the whole time. I asked a couple of employees, where do I find electronics? And they pointed me down, and I found them no problem. The guy come right over to help me. He said, can I help you with anything? I need a good long cord for my cell phone, and I need the adapter thing, the charger, where I take the new cord, plug it into the phone, and then take the port, the other end, and plug it into this little gadget and plug that in the wall so that I don't ever lose power again. And he goes, oh, this is what you're looking at. He showed me for that adapter thing for the plug-in, $2.99, and I went. He goes, well, we got more expensive one. There's $12.99 there. I said, you know what? You get what you pay for. Give me the $12.99 one because I can't have that one falling apart on me after a week or two. So I got that, and I got a 10-foot cord. It's all running. It's all hooked up. And then today, Cora sent me the stand for the cell phone. Fan-friggin-tastic. Just beautiful. So it's a whole different setup here tonight. I got 2 screens. Got my laptop, which I missed terribly. Oh, I missed my laptop. Really bad. And he told me, he said it was some... Claude, you got to remember, it's not just my smoking. This is a very dusty house. And longer than not, excuse me, the doors and windows are open for, I don't know, those 7 or 8 months of the year. There's a lot coming in that way. And I smudge. Smudge. That would have done it as well. Clog things up, you know, so, yeah. And he said it was pretty bad. He said what happened was the system just got confused and said, I don't know what's going on, and just shut itself down. He had to take it all apart, though, because he had to take my battery off. I don't know how this is done, but he had to reset the battery. And now it works like a dream. He said, you bring it back once a year. He said, I'll clean it for you. I never told him this, but I'm telling you guys. I have been into computers for 20 years now. I started in 2000. And I took college course of Microsoft networking and engineering for 2.5 years. There's a lot I know about computers. The basics stay the same. There's new things, new developments and all this, but your basics stay the same. You gotta have RAM. You gotta have a hard drive. Do you know this kind of a thing, right? You gotta have a fan that works. You gotta have your plugs and your motherboard, all kinds of stuff. I'm never afraid to tackle a tower. In other words, a desktop. Okay. Yes, the towers. Anyways, I'm never afraid to. I have one of those old dinosaurs. You remember the small screens with the big fat ass sticking out the back? I have one of them. It was Eric's. That thing, because somebody was using it in some bad sites that were by Trojans, and next thing you know, it wouldn't be working. And he said, you've got a magical touch with that computer. I revived it about 11 times when it was dead. And there was nothing there that I managed to revive that. When we were in school, our class, one of our classrooms was on the ground level of the college. And if one side of it faced the street, outside street, we had a great big truck back in one day. Boxes upon boxes upon boxes upon boxes. How many of us are in the room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There was about 15 or 18 of us in the class. And we all had to build top of the line computer systems. The one I had to build was for gaming systems. So it had to have everything. There was requirements that you had to meet that had to work on it. And everything came in. There was the RAM, there was the motherboard, there was this, everything was in pieces. Had to build it. You know, your red light had to come on when you turned it on. All these kinds of things. And we were graded and marked, and I made a very high mark on it. Mine come out pretty darn good. Beautiful. And then they sold them all off at the end of it, and they got a pretty price for it. Believe you me, every part was brand spanking new, so they were expensive to make. But over the years, I've fixed so many myself. I've never worked on a laptop, ever. But you give me a tower, I'm not afraid to rip it apart at all. Not afraid to reinstall and add things or take things. But when it comes to laptops, and this is $1,000 machine, it was exactly $1,000. It's a terabyte. It's got 9 gigabytes of RAM in it. It's a really high system. And I said, I can see what I wanted. My hands were itching to do it myself and get at it. I said, I'm not going to do that, because if I short it out, if I get some electrical feedback, it'll blow everything. No, I don't have the grounding bracelet, right? So I said, I'm not touching it. The first time in 20 years, I've taken one of my computers into a computer service and had them work on it the very first time. I never told the guy that, though. I never told him. So, you know, yeah. Do you know what my favorite operating system was? Was XP. XP was always my favorite, and I was pissed when they stopped doing updates for it. I said, it's a perfectly good program. Why are they doing this? It ran so smoothly for me. I hate software. That's my weak spot, you know. I got certified. I'm certified in hardware. So, I'm all good, you know. Software, the place that held them, that did the testing, they had warned our teachers that they were going to remove the questions that they've been using on the test to get certified, and they were going to introduce some new questions and stuff. So my teacher said, Natalie, come here. What? I got someone to mail me their book. This book is covering all the questions you're going to need to know. There were 1,600 questions in the book. 1,600. 1,000, 1,600. I took that book home and had all three of my boys and some of their friends testing me. Take the book. Start asking any question. I knew the answers to all 16. So I get in. I do my hardware first. And the what? The VA here? Oh, you're gone. I can't even have time to read. They disappear on me. So I studied and I studied and I studied. I said, there, I'm going to nail both certifications. I'll be A+ certified. The hardware, I got way more points than I needed. And the woman running it outside, she was like, she's the one that puts everything through for you. So, I'm very glad, Mary Jane. And she said, oh my God, when I come out of the room, oh my God, you not only passed, you got way more than you needed. That's wonderful. You want to go take a break, go across the road, have a coffee and a smoke, and come back and do your other. I said, no, let me do it now. I want to get, are you sure? I said, I'm positive. Let me do the soft part, software. So, remember, 1,600 possible questions, the most common ones on these tests, and I knew them all, and I failed. Questions were coming up that I'd never seen before. Terms were being used I'd never seen before. And I said, I just failed it. I only needed another, was it 8 points to pass? Something like that, or 5 points, something like that. And I was livid. I said, how can that be? They've already changed the program and the questions, obviously. So when I see my professor, Natalie, how come you're not smiling? I thought you'd be the big Miss A+, the new one, and what's going on? What's the matter? My face. I looked at him and I cut my eyes. I said, you could do it right now. Ask me those 1,600 questions, mix them up. And I know the answers to all of them. None of those questions were on the software side. They've already upgraded. They've already changed. They weren't supposed to. Do you know what I mean? So I was really upset about it. I didn't get fully certified in that bot. It still pisses me off to this day. He said, that can't be right. You knew all 1,600 answers to all the questions. You should have come out with 100%. I don't understand. I said, neither do you, but you have fun figuring it out. You talk to them. You know, so there was that. I don't like software. I hate learning new software. I really do. I get frustrated because I can't just sit down and do what I want to do. You gotta sit, you gotta wait. You gotta be patient. You know what I mean? So, anyways, but this was the first time this week that I brought my system into a computer specialist place. Can't believe. I'm telling you guys, but I didn't tell them that. I didn't tell them at all. I was pissed off that I did that, but it being a laptop, and if this was an old secondhand one, I'm sure that I would have taken a chance, cracked it open, and did the best to see if I could fix it myself. So, you know. But this thing's not even 3 years old, so. I'm just looking. I don't have anything here yet. If anybody's just donated, I'm not seeing it. It's not coming up. Not yet anyway. I'll refresh. See what we got. Oh, this is much easier. Nope, there's no new ones at all. No new questions or readings. So And it's one of those, the bad thing, the, um, the bad thing about if you're in the computer world and you're in that line of business, there was only 3 females, the rest were all male in the classrooms. And it's not a female dominated area at all. It's male dominated. And when they see females, they go, huh, step aside, sweetheart, we'll take care of this. It's really demeaning to the women, you know. And I stuck it out for 2.5 years. People were dropping like flies in the class, you know. Dropping like flies. I was the last female to drop out. There was about 7 or 8 of us left, and I just said, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do anymore. I've had enough. And that course was the elite course of the school, as a matter of fact. It was the elite course. They had names for us and nicknames for us. They said, you know, they'd say, you must be really smart. No, I just study a lot. I study an awful lot. So I switched out the last few months, and I took business and administration or something. And I flew through that class like it was nothing. So, and I made like straight A's in those classes. I did really, really, really well. I had one girl break down. We got our test results back on a big, it was a midterm. And I aced it. And I was one of the last ones to leave the room, and the woman was sitting at her desk crying, and the teacher's there. She said, what's the matter? She said, I tried so hard and I failed. And I said, well, maybe you can, do it again or something. And the teacher said, well, look over your work and maybe you can do it again. She looked at me and she was real. I really liked this woman a lot, and she got nasty with me. She said, easy for you to say. The teacher said, why did you say that to Natalie? I was standing right there going, oh God. And she said, she aces everything. It comes easy for her. So, I said, it doesn't come easy. Look, I got 3 kids at home. I'm a single parent. And I spent a lot of time locked up in my bedroom studying and reading and studying. And the teacher looked right at the woman and she said, and that's what you have to do. That's why Natalie passes all her tests, because of the work and the devotion she puts into it. And I did. I worked really, 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 really hard. So, you know, I hate software. There we go. That sounds a little healthier. Let me see. There we go. And who is this for? SIG. Who is SIG? S-I-G. Will me and my girlfriend make up? Where are you at, SIG? Where are you, my dear? Where are you? I gotta know that you're here and you're present and you're reading. Where are you, SIG? SIG is Samuel Gore, is he? I'm looking at him in PayPal. I didn't go into the email, but I am now. I'm going to open that up too. I like those kind of questions. They're easy. Will me and my girlfriend make up? SIG is up now. Where are you at, SIG? Time for a new bowl. Mary Jane, enjoy. Have fun. Enjoy. You work very hard. So, come on, SIG. Where are you at, Samuel? Bill. Where are you, Sig? Samuel. Look at that, 2:22:22. The time on the live stream. It was 2:22:20. 2 hours, 22 minutes, 22 seconds. Just as I looked at it. Wow. You don't see that very often. Samuel, there's a tiny bit of a lag. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do his shuffle. I've got his question. We'll make a timestamp for him. 2:23. Hi, Darlene. How are you? Okay, this is for Samuel Gore, also known as Sig. And his question is, will me and my girlfriend make up? Time, 2:23. 2 hours, 23 minutes. 2 hours and 23 minutes. 2 hours, 23 minutes for Samuel Gore. And he's asking, are him and his girlfriend going to make up? Are they going to reunite their relationship? Thank you, Jennifer. Smart cookie that you are. Thank you. Okay. Are Sig and his girlfriend going to make up and reunite their relationship? Oh, that's good to know, Bill. Thank you for that. Thank you. It's very interesting. I like that. Wonderful. All right. I'm going to cut right here for Sig. Okay. It's not going to happen for a little bit yet. It's not going to happen right away. I pulled 4 really great cards. They're not bad at all. Hi, Karen. I do. Our 3 hours is our limit usually. But I've only done, geez, maybe 5 readings for real slow night. After the last, I don't know how many have been super busy. We never stop all night. And tonight I said to Bill, who's part of the chat here, I said I wouldn't mind having a night where we could just sit around and chat a bit. That would be nice, and that's exactly what's happened. So, all right, Sig. You need to still chill out a little bit, Sig. You need to hold back. Don't do any big actions. Don't put out any feelings of desperation. Don't do that. You need to stay together. You need to stay calm, cool, collected, reasonable, open-minded. Not laying any pressure on your mate, your girlfriend, all right? That's what you need to do. And you've got to think about yourself in your part that you played within the breakup. You've got to sort that out in your own head. Not through anybody else. It's just for you within yourself. You turn to yourself. You turn to the universe. Whatever contributed to the breakup, you don't want to go down that road again. That's a big thing. Okay? So you need to remain cool, calm, collected, which will bring a sense of peace to your mate. But it's going to be a little bit longer because you're still in recovery mode. You're still learning and going through it. But you are going to reconnect. All right? But that's the card that you had, was a recovery card. So, and you're going to need to really feed into that. What did I do? What can I do differently? What's... You got to step up to the plate, Sig. and you have to take responsibility for any part that you play in it. And if you're part of it, it's because you're there. So you got to watch what you got to be mindful of what you do, mindful of what you say. Okay. The next card that came up, I pulled a couple cards for you. And the next one is beautiful. And this is where things start to change for you. All right. Ace of Pentacles and prosperity is the second card that I happened to pull for you. All right. Now, you bear with me while I cover that card. It's gorgeous. The Ace of Pentacles makes me smile, baby. It makes Mama smile. It's a great card. Money is coming, all right? You're going to be receiving some kind of a gift, or maybe it's a reward. Or you could be seeing an opportunity that can generate more money, more income through new work or personal projects. In relationships, this ace is showing stability. Do you hear me, Sig? In relationships, the ace is showing stability. And another meaning of the card is moving to a new home or using your money wisely to invest in a property. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles is revealing a very happy, stable, and successful time. So, the advice, maximize your good fortune. Make your money work for you. Not you for your money, but your money work for you. Spread it. Get the most you can out of it. You deserve this. It's time to make a very wise financial decision as well. All right? Keywords are beginnings and finances, new jobs, success, property, security, creativity. And maybe this is something that's going to help patch your relationship back up with your mate. Showing her how responsible you are, how responsible you can be, what you're capable of doing, which is a lot. When you put your mind to what it is that you want, you go for it. You're going to impress her with this side of you. All right? And it's going to make her feel warm and comfortable and feeling like she can be allow herself to feel secure this time round. Very secure with you. So, all right? Very lovely. This is when you get back. This is what you win her back with. It's becoming more of a success for yourself. And when she's sitting back watching the changes that are taking place and seeing you get a little ahead, she's going to be very, very impressed with you. Respect you. You know what I'm saying? So the advice of the card, maximize your good fortune, make your money work for you. You deserve this. It's time to make a wise financial decision. Your keywords are beginnings, finances, new job, success, property, security, and creativity. All right? And I have another card here, Six of Swords. This card represents calm. With the sixes, they bring balance and harmony into your home, into your life overall. You're going to find that harmony that's going to bring in the balance. Your girlfriend is going to be looking at you very differently, and it's very admiring and very admirable. All right? She's getting really pumped up. Basically, can I be real blunt? You are going to be a big turn on for her. The things that you are doing to make life better and easier is going to be a big turn on and a big attractant for her. She feels security with you. Something she may not have felt so much before. So, bear with me. I'm going to grab that 6 here in the generic book. Okay, just a moment. Okay. All right. Okay, Sig. We got the 6 of Swords here. Yeah. It's time to glide into more peaceful, calmer waters. So this is a reassuring card. If you have suffered upheaval, conflict, or uncertainty recently, and you have, losing your girlfriend, The six also predicts physical journeys over water and in general sees you moving on in very positive ways. New work may also be on the horizon. Another meaning is protection, in that you will be prioritizing what's important to you. And you're going to be leaving behind people or situations that no longer serve you. It's going to free up more time for your relationship with her sake. The advice: go with the flow of life. There's no need to resist change, as change comes in as well. You're going to welcome it with open arms. It's going to keep things exciting and interesting and productive. Keywords are journeys, moving on. Immigration, that's with an E, usually indicating going someplace you've never been before. New country, maybe. A safe haven, finding that, finding peace, finding resolution, and in protection mode. And you're going to be protected as well. You're like a sure thing to her. At this point, you will become a sure thing. Make sure that what you're doing is genuine and you're not just doing these things just to get her back. You're doing them for yourself as well. So, whatever affects you is going to affect her. Final card that I pulled for you is the Chariot. Nice card. The Chariot. Highly energetic card. Bear with me one moment here, and we're going to bring that up, and that'll be the end of your reading. Yes, it will. Here we go. Alrighty. There. Here we go. It's time to make serious progress. Do you hear that, Sig? The time's going to come. And now's a better time. There's no better than right now. That you're going to make some serious progress. So start applying yourself. Start making stuff happen. Travel is favored now. As our moves connected with work, the card is also a general sign that every aspect of your life is going to surge forward. However, balance is going to be necessary, and you may need to treat people around you with care. Because this is a card of energy rather than sensitivity, all right? The card reveals that good timing and being aware of your ego will be essential if you're to keep your show on the road. Another meaning of the card is acquiring a new car or another vehicle. And if that don't get her attention, then nothing will, honey. Okay? Advice: it's time actively to move forward with your plans. Keep your ego in check when you need to, and enjoy this time of power and this time of motivation, which is what you're going to be feeling, you're going to be experiencing. This is beautiful for you. Keywords: journeys, determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and protection. So, there we go. There we go. So there you go. Say, that's what you have to do. You've got to make life a little more than what it is for her, for both your sakes. But she will see, now you'll have the proof in the new vehicle. That's really going to get her attention. And she'll be thinking to herself, he's not bullshitting. Oh my God, he's got a new vehicle. Or a gorgeous vehicle. A cool vehicle. It doesn't have to be brand new, right? He couldn't do that unless what he's telling me is true. There's proof in action. Don't do a bunch of this to her. Start walking the talk. All right? So she can see you in action. All right? There you go, Sig. I hope you were happy with that reading. It's a good one. It's a good one. Thank you very much, Sig. Okay. I don't remember hearing any other dingles, no. I'm not receiving anything that I can see. Let's see here. Let me look on the Canadian side. No, there's been no new readings come in. I thought I seen somebody say that they donated but there's nothing here yet. I got nothing. Nothing in email, nothing on PayPal, nothing. So, congratulations, and I hope you're going to have a good, happy life. So, me see. There we go. I think that's it. This is from Karen McCausland. Oh. All right. Where are you, Karen McCausland? And thank you for your generous donation, Karen. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you. Makes my life a little bit easier. Where are you, Karen? No e-transfers come in yet either. So, there's been no e-transfer. There's just this one from Karen McCausland. There you are. All right. Karen is asking, I know I've asked you before and you've been correct, but could you see if my husband Mark will be getting any job opportunities in the near future? He's been in Colorado. I've been here in Chicago, taking care of my granddaughter while my daughter works during COVID. Even though I'm grateful that he has a job and I have time with my granddaughter, I miss Mark and want to have our own lives again. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we can come up with, Karen. All right? All right. Is Karen's husband, Mark, going to be having some discoveries of other job opportunities that are going to bring them back together? They've been separated. He's working in a different place. She's living in a different place, helping her daughter take care of her granddaughter is what she's doing while her daughter works during the COVID epidemic. So, I'm sorry you're going through this, Karen. I really am. I'm very sorry. It must be stressful for you. Of course you miss him. He's your best friend and your partner. Is he going to have any new job opportunities that are going to bring them back together? Where he's going to be able to come back? Or she's going to be able to go to him? Whatever's going to work. Are there any job opportunities that are coming in for her husband, Mark? That's what we want to know. Thank you so much, Bear, for your help. Please give us some guidance, some direction, and give this to Karen and her husband, Mark. I'm going to cut right here. So, I'm going to cut the deck right here, Karen. This is great. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. I only pulled 2 cards because the rest weren't fitting in at all, making sense at what, so that's where I stopped. The answer to your question. This is an easy one. When you get a card like this, in response to your question, are you guys going to end up back together? Are things going to work out? The whole 9 yards? Of all cards, the 3 of Cups, and the prompt is reunion. That's what we're looking at here, which tells me right off the get-go, yes, you guys are going to be together. Okay? You're going to be together. Just bear with me. I'm checking here, Beverly. Nope. Karen's is the last one in. And the bell, when you hear the big tingle, you'll know it's yours. It's just a little slow to show up, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, Karen. 3 Cups. 3s are about activities, so some stuff's going on. Some stuff's going to start to happen and very soon as well, which is wonderful. So, There we go. That's probably it there, Karen. Not Karen, but Beverly. Okay, reunion. You're going to be gathering at some point together with friends and family to celebrate. This 3 is predicting reunions, precious time spent with the people that you love, who make you feel like your true self. Their company is uplifting to you, Karen, and replenishing. If you're working on any creative projects as well, now's the time to get into the zone. The advice: be carefree, enjoy the company of those who make you laugh. Celebration, friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, and creativity are the key words for this card. Now, okay, this is, I think, where your hubby kicks in. This is more about him. Some about you, but some about him. You got the Ten of Wands. It's the overwhelm card of tarot. The overwhelm card of tarot. All right? Because it's a card about responsibility. So that could turn out to be something very interesting for you. All right? With the Ten of Wands. The 10 is the overwhelm card of the tarot, Karen. You've far too much to do and far too much to think about. There could be pressure on you within the home front. You'll become so absorbed in details that you can't see the bigger picture and discern what's going to be really essential. Another meaning is that one person or one situation is taking all your mental energy, so you've got little time to even focus on your own needs. Advice: set some boundaries to reduce your stress. You may actually need to say no to some people that you don't want to, but you'll have to. Keywords: burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressures, and blocks. That's kind of where you're at right now. You're trying to move things along. I'm going to ask Lilith directly, all right? We'll get a straight yes or no about hubby getting some new employment. That's going to help, all right? You want to solve this dilemma so badly that you're overdoing it sometimes up here. And emotionally, moving too quick, moving too fast, expecting everything else to move really getting overwhelmed. Really getting overwhelmed. How do I fix this? We can't go on like this much longer. How long are we going to have to go on like this? And you're very worried about it. You need to stop. You need to just stop. You need to do the baby step thing. One step at a time. Don't let yourself get too far ahead because you'll get overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask Lilith. I wish I could pull her down for you. Pull the, but I'm not going to touch the cell. Take my word for it. I'm doing the pendulum with Lilith. Spirit via Lilith. Karen's asking. Her husband is in one city. She's in another. She's at her daughter's, taking care of her daughter's daughter, her granddaughter, while her daughter works. Her husband is working elsewhere. She misses her best friend, her love. She misses him. Are there going to be other job opportunities that will bring them back together for her husband? Good. Good. Is she going to have a heavy hand in this? Is Karen going to have a heavy hand in her husband getting new employment and opportunity? It's saying yes, that you're going to have a big part of it. You know, you may come across something. You get tipped off. It's like a tip. You pass that on to your husband. Make sure you check out your tips, that they're viable, so that you're not wasting his time and getting him worked up, you know, and excited. Make sure you do your legwork, your fact-finding, to make sure these tips are what they're claiming to be. Are they going to end up back together soon? Will they be able to rejoin and reunite soon? She's saying yes. Yes to everything so far. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I want to ask another question. The question is, could we get a timing for Karen and her husband to be reunited? It has to start with him getting new employment that's going to enable them to be back together. When will this happen? You're saying it is, and it will? When? Could this happen within, we'll be realistic here, grounded. Will this happen within the next month, the next 4 weeks? Could he possibly get this new job, this new opportunity that'll bring them back together within the next 4 weeks? Is this a possibility? You know what, Karen? She's saying yes. Is this the opportunity that's going to bring Karen and her husband back together as a family, as a unit? They can pick up and start living life again. Dreaming, goals, focus. I'm feeling Karen's going to have a big play in this somehow. She's going to play a very strong role in his accepting this new opportunity. She's saying yes. Okay. The only thing you have to watch for, Karen, everything is yes. He is. He is going to find something new. It's going to bring you back together. It's going to be an incredible opportunity. You're going to have a lot to do with this. I feel a strong connection there in your influence. Your influence is going to be very strong and overwhelming in a good way. All right? It's a beautiful thing. And let's hold on to the 4-week promise that this is going to happen. The opportunity is going to come. It's going to play itself out. He's going to go through the motions. Before you know it, you're going to be back together as a family. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you, Karen, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, hold on. What do we got? Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got another reading, one reading, and who's this from? Glenna! Hi, Glenna. I didn't even know you were in here. Thank you, Karen. I'm wishing you the best. And may the universe smile on you and bring you back together. The universe adores love of any kind. Okay, Glenna Carter. Does Spirit have a message for me regarding the one job and the one investment offer on the table, awaiting my decision? Are these offers and opportunities a yes or a no? Is there any update regarding the E-Man, first initial of his name from my past reading? Oh, let me see. Where you at, Glenn? Glenna? Where are you, my dear? Are you still here? I hope. I just need to know Glenna is present for her reading. There you are. Wonderful, Glenna. Thank you. All right. Spirit, I'm going to repeat that, what she has said. Does Spirit have a message for me regarding the one job and the one investment offer on the table that is awaiting her decision? Are these offers and opportunities a yes or a no? And is there any update regarding the E-Man, the first initial of his first name, from my previous reading? So we got two things to cover here. Okay. These opportunities and investment that are on the table, just waiting for her okay and her acceptance. Should she take it or not? Should she take it or not? And the E-Man as well, if we could touch on that. All right, I'll cut right here. Does she say yes? Does she say no? Who job and investment offer on the table waiting for her yes or no. Which way does she go? Oh, wowzers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nope. Oh. Okay, we're going to stop right there. We're going to stop. All right. I pulled 2 cards for you, Glenna. The first one, you'll be smiling when you see it, because it brings such certainty. Here's your card. Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. How fantastic is that for you? How fantastic is this for you? And let me get out the generic meaning here. This is good. This is really good. This is beautiful. Where are we? Yeah, okay. There we go. This is really nice, Glenna. It's nice to see you here tonight, too. Okay. This is wonderful. Whoops. There we go. Here we go. All aspects of your life are boosted with the wheel as you move forward, and allow fate to take you to your destined life direction. The card also shows that you're going to be feeling generally optimistic and able to make the most of your luck, turning unexpected opportunities into some really great decisions. This is going to change everything for the better. Kind of answers your question. I think you're going to lay down a yay on the opportunities. The great decisions are going to change everything for the better. Another meaning of the card is clairvoyance. Listen to your intuition. It's going to be heightened. All right? It's going to develop you more spiritually than ever before. The advice, the wheel is not so much a doing card as it is a receiving card. You're to enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that comes to you just now. Very simple advice for you is to go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Don't rock the boat. Just follow. You're being led. Keywords are fate and luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, and clairvoyance. You got to listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. The next card that I pulled for you, this is you. We got the Queen of Passion here. Is that you? Queen of Wands. She's the Queen of Passion. Okay? She's not hard to find at all. If my book was laid out properly, she wouldn't be. There we go. Okay. This queen is representing you. This queen thrives in company and is passionate, talkative, and dynamic. She leads by example. Through her work and beliefs, she inspires others to fulfill their potential. And in relationships, she speaks from the heart. Communication is vital to her. And she may find it frustrating dealing with people who are closed off from their emotions. As the U card in the reading, this queen is showing you it's now time to honor your own special talents. Advice: follow your intuition. That way you're going to make the best decisions in relationships, in work, and projects. Keywords: enthusiasm, leadership, creativity, intuition, relationships, strength, and integrity. This is beautiful for you. It shows you growing. It shows more pops of color in your life as well. I think you know what I mean by that. This is very positive for you. I'm going to pull Lilith and ask her about your email. I'm also going to ask about your investment and job opportunities. Waiting for your decision. Whoever offered these and laid these on you, they're waiting to hear the yay or the nay. So thank you very much, Karen, for that. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that very much. I really, really do. I wish the channel got the exposure that it used to get. Um, Somebody was telling me, the reason I've never shown my numbers for subscribers, because there was a lot of competitive air among the tarot readers when I first started out over 4 years ago. And I said, I'm not here to compete with anybody. I'm not going to show my numbers. Well, 2 years ago, I was about 1,000, 2,000 away from hitting the $50,000 subscriber mark. That was a couple of years. I should be well into 90 to 100,000 at this point if nothing had happened. But I'm one of the channels that gets picked on by the YouTube system. So somebody said to me, you know, if you showed your subscriber base, and they went on with examples that made a lot of sense, this could happen. People could see it this way, they could see it that way. So I'm seriously considering showing, okay, showing the numbers that I have. My numbers have been rolling backwards, and people can see for themselves. And then the system will go, and it's always an even. You lost 100 people. Your numbers are down another 100, and then they're down another 100. It's always 100, 100, 100. Oh, there's nobody actually leaving. What they're doing, the system's going in and going, okay, we'll remove Bay of Fundy Fortunes from her list. We'll remove this cooking channel from her list. And all of a sudden you're not getting notifications because YouTube system has gone and removed a lot of channels. Sometimes the system will go in and you could be subscribed to 10, 15 channels and all of them will disappear. So people aren't getting notifications. It's like, and if they're able to find you again, they got to resubscribe. I've got 2 members that I know of that have to resubscribe to Bay of Fundy Fortunes on YouTube every single month. They resubscribe, they sign up, they click notifications, they do everything right. And then a few weeks go by and they go, how come I haven't seen this channel, that channel, what's going, and they look in their list, half of them are gone, and Bay of Fundy Fortunes is always one of them. So my numbers have been rolling back for the last 2 years. It's upsetting. I'm not even halfway to where I should be. Now at this point, I may start showing so people can see and they can watch. They had open forums there once. There was one guy, he had over 100,000 subscribers. He lost every darn one of them to the point, and that's how it happened. He had to start a brand new channel from scratch all over again. Oh well, right? Okay, here we go. Glenna. Let me see here. Just bear with me a moment. Yes, okay, Glenna. I'm asking Lilith, along with Spirit, over your Destiny card. Okay. First question for you, Lilith. Should Glenna take the job opportunity and the one investment offer? Should she accept it? Yes or no? It's up to her. Yes or no? Should she accept the investment offer and the job? Her decisions are being waited on. They're waiting for her decisions. Does she say yes to the investment and the job opportunity? Do you know what, Glenna? She's saying yes. I kind of figured she was going to. Yes. Okay, good. She's saying, wait a moment. Should she accept there's an offer and investment and a job offer on the table in a manner of speaking? And should Glenna accept this offer and this job opportunity? Are you sure about that, Lilith? Are you sure, Lilith? She's saying no. You're saying for her to not to accept the job opportunity and the investment. She's saying that's right. You're not to take it. This isn't meant for you. Not right now. For some reason. Okay, we got that answer. She says no, don't take it. Not right now. That's what I'm hearing. The second part. The man with the first initial of his name, E. Is he going to be coming into Glenna's life? Whoa, she just woke up and she's saying yes. Yes, yes, yes is what she's saying. She's very excited. When is Mr. E going to come into Glenna's life? When will this relationship take place? Could we get a time frame? Could this happen within the next month, the next 4-week period? Could Mr. E come into... No. Longer? Yes. Okay, let's get bold and say 6 months. 6 months from now, is Mr. E going to connect with Glenna? Is he going to become her person? Is this going to be a long-term, loving, happy relationship? And she's saying yes. And this is within the next 6 months. At 6 months. To the full 6 months. All right. All right. There you go. There you go. No to the job offer and investment. Yes to Mr. E. And we're at the extreme. 6 months. It's not 5 months. It's 6 months. It's not 4, 3. It's 6 months. The full 6 months. So it'll be what, this summer? So we're December, January, February, March, April, May, June. The beginning of summer. Mr. E is going to become a part of your life. And that's a beautiful thing. Don't you think? Thank you so much, Glenna. It's always a joy and entertaining, and it's fun to read for you. So, where are we? Where are the pings coming from? There's nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, it was a message from somebody. There's 3 of them. What is this? Okay. I got it. There. So, there we go. I still haven't had anything come in. I have private messages. So, I'm going to check. Let's see, PayPal one more time. I check both areas to make sure. Nope, Glenna was the last one. There's been nobody come in since her. Nobody since her. Yeah, Sag and Karen and Glenna. There's been nobody else come in. I'm going to refresh just in case. There we go. Nothing more in PayPal. Both. No. That's what I heard. So, that's what I heard. No to both. Okay, Beverly. And I'm just passing it along, Beverly. What's coming through. I don't try to sugarcoat it or change it or add my own personal, because I have nothing personal at stake here. So, and you claim you sent something in, Beverly, and I'm still waiting. You hear the big jingle, you'll know. We could make this the last reading of the night, Jennifer. If you're tired and you want to go, that's fine. I can go back tomorrow night. I'll come back a little bit later. So, did you record it? Oh, I hate sound my own voice. No, I'm teasing. That's good. That's good. And there's a replay as well, right on YouTube. So, internet must be slow. Yeah. Thank you so much, Glenna. It was a pleasure. So, not too much longer, Jen. Somebody was just saying, just hit over the 3-hour mark, you're going to burn yourself out. But I'm a lot calmer tonight because things are coming together. They're coming back to normal for me. And as I said earlier in the group, my gratitude that I have for everybody, wow. Everybody really carried me through. So I felt like I was going to lose my freaking mind, to literally just lose my mind. Things got to be a lot, way too much going on, too many things happening. So we're going to wait for a bit. Anyway, and our 2 ladies never came back. So I gotta wait for your comment to come up again, Beverly. They don't stay up long enough for me to read them once the first time. I gotta wait for it to come up again. There's gonna be a moment. It'll repeat itself. I'll hurry it along. Come on, give me the comment. Oh, where did it go? Okay. For your eldest daughter or partner, hope that's okay question, yep. And I hope the e-transfer gets there. Well, I'm telling you, Jennifer, I couldn't put it into words. I couldn't put into words. I couldn't. The way I was feeling. You're looking for a general reading for your daughter and her partner. Okay. I believe you, Beverly. I'm going to go ahead and do your reading. All right? And I'm sure that that'll come through. It's just internet connection. I'm sure. All right. So, Beverly wants to have a general reading, please, for her daughter and her daughter's partner. A general reading. What's coming up for them? What is coming? What happened? My camera is focused on the living room. How did that happen? I didn't do anything. Oh my God. I know the screen went backwards. How do I get it to go forward again? Why did it do that? It's backwards. Ah, no. Let's see. There we go. We're back. Thank you. Okay. There we go. All right. This is for Beverly Peacock. She'd like a general card, a general reading for her daughter and her daughter's partner. Let's see what we have, what we're going to do. Come on now. What now? Okay. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here, Miss Beverly, and see what we have. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh my. There's nothing bad here, Bev. First card I pulled was beautiful 6 of Wands. The success card is what it is. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. That's the first card. I pulled 3 for you, Beverly. All right. Okay. Here we go, Bev. Here we go. This 6 brings brilliant success as a result of hard work and resilience. Others are going to appreciate your shining light, and you may receive special attention, special acknowledgement for the work. So this is about your daughter and her mate. They may also receive a financial reward to help them celebrate. Another meaning of the card is an offer of love, from a new romance to a proposal of marriage. So maybe that's what they're going to be announcing. Wedding bells. The advice. This is their time to shine. Tell them to not hold back. They deserve every success that comes their way. Keywords: victory, education, awards, love proposals, promotion, strength, and ceremony. And the second card that I pulled, Beverly, was this one. The Eight of Wands. Represents travel. Alright? Okay. I'll refer to it as them. Alright? All aspects of their life, from love to family, work to creative projects, are going to speed up under the influence of this 8. Delays are going to be done with. Decisions are going to be made. Words are going to finally turn into some real action. Projects, travel plans are going to fire up as well. And they could find themselves, communication sector of their lives, very, very busy. Fielding more phone calls and emails, social engagements and meetings than ever before. Very highly active life, work-wise. This is an exciting, if bewildering time, and everything happens all at once. They're going to be in constant demand. At least one of them is going to be in constant demand. The advice: take a breath before saying yes to all offers. Choose carefully, and they won't be wasting their energy or time running in circles. So they can't intellectually get overexcited. They can make some mistakes. They could trip a little bit. There you are, June. Yes, good. They need to stay calm through this excitement, if that makes any sense at all. All right. Keywords are communication, speed, news, motivation, action, excitement, and movement. And you know what else came up? Oh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby, Beverly, baby, baby. You're going to like seeing this card for them. You really are. Just let me bring it up here. I love it. This card's been busy tonight. 78 cards, and I give them a real decent, healthy shuffle. And from time to time, it's showing up. All right? There we go. The Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. They're on the right path. Beverly. They're doing everything the right way. This is working in their favor. All right? All aspects of life are boosted with this wheel as they move forward and allow fate to take them into their destined life direction. The card also shows they're going to be feeling generally optimistic. So will you, Beverly, and able to make the most of their luck. They're going to be turning unexpected opportunities into some great decisions. These decisions are going to change everything for the better. And another meaning of the card is one of them or both of them, or even yourself, clairvoyance. Intuition is being heightened, and you're developing more spiritually, deeper. The advice: the wheel is not so much a doing card, it is a receiving card. So remain open to what's coming to you. Enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that is coming to them now, and go with the flow. And the same advice for you, Beverly. Keywords are fate and luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, and clairvoyance. And that, my dear, was your reading. There you go, Bev. All right? And I heard a tingle come through. That's either you, Bev, or it's somebody else that's come through and asked for a reading. So bear with me a moment. Yeah. Kevin Avendano. I love that name. Avendano. Kevin. Let me see. You must have come up in the email. Yeah, you came up in my email. Let me see. Kevin Avendano. Thank you, Kevin, for your generous donation. What is your question, Kevin? You're next. You're next. You're lucky we're a few minutes later. We're past the 3-hour mark. So you're really, really lucky we're still here. We thought we'd just wait a bit, and somebody put in, so we're answering his question now. Kevin, Avendano. Zave125 is Kevin, all right. What's your question, Kevin? What is your question? Literally starting life anew. Hard work, both spiritually and health-wise. May the message... Oh, don't do that to me. Not you, Kevin. It's the system here. Okay. Spiritually, health-wise. May the message be which I need to hear right now. You're starting life anew. Hard work, both spiritual. Okay. All right. I wonder if that's on your PayPal so I can... Well, I can bring it up right here, I think. No? Okay. You're starting over. Kevin is starting over. Okay? Kevin is starting over. Life anew. He's starting a whole new trail in his life. Everything's brand new. Everything's fresh. What message would you have for Kevin? Please bring it to be the one that he wants it to be. He still would like to see it again. I'm finally, literally starting life anew. Hard work, both spiritually and health-wise. May the message be which I need to hear it right now. All right, one that's going to work in your favor. He needs the help. Spirit, please bring that forward. Give him some direction and some guidance. You're welcome, Kevin. You'll be up next June. Don't go anywhere, my dear. Okay. He is literally starting his life over, brand new ahead of him. Bring him the guidance and direction and the insight that's going to work well for him. It's going to work well for him. Okay. Literally starting life anew. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, we're going to have to call it pretty soon here. My hips are starting to hurt just from sitting too long. Okay. Jennifer, if you want to put up the notification that the readings are closed for the night, and we'll do June, and that'll be the end of it for tonight. I think this is long enough. I can come back tomorrow evening once again. Friday night, who knows? Can't tell which way it's going to go. But look at tonight. The first 2 hours pretty well much did nothing. We just sat and yacked, and that was nice. That's what I kind of want. I did say that to Belle. Be nice if it's not too busy, because it's been crazy busy. It'd be nice to just sit and chat for a bit. And that's exactly what happened. Okay. This is for Kevin. Literally starting his life anew. Bring him the guidance and direction that's going to help him the most. That's going to work things in his favor. That'll make things fall into place. All right, I'm going to cut the cards right here, Kevin. All right. Don't pay attention to them. Oh, Kevin. I think this is a reflection of how you've been feeling. That's what I think. That's what I want to see. There we go. That's good. Oh, yes. Okay. Starts out a little rough. It shows me what you're going through. The very first card that came up for you. I'll tell you something, Kevin. People love to talk. People, they love to gossip, right? And you're probably the talk of some people's conversations. So there's gossip around. Do you have somebody that you don't get along with? Somebody that would rather see you fail on starting your life over, starting it anew? Is there somebody like that in your life? Because that was the first card that came up. Kevin, don't lower your own intellect by letting this POS piece of, you know what? Because that's what they are. There's somebody that's jealous of you, somebody that's always making you the butt of their jokes, trying to discredit you um, to other people. All right? I'm going to read the generic side. You are not to feed into this guy's garbage. You're not to feed into it. You've got to hold back. You've got to ignore. You've got to be the bigger man. All right? Put your back up. It's strong. And nothing will faze you. And that's what this POS needs to know, needs to hear. All right? And realize that he can't get under your skin. You've been through too much. Damn. He's a fool. This person is a fool. They think they're trying to unsettle you, block you, have you doubt yourself. Don't listen to anything coming from this guy, all right? This Page of Swords is a person, a young person, or there's somebody they're very young at heart, we would say. He's got a secret agenda, and this could take the form of gossip or slander against you. Although this page often appears very witty and charming, he thrives on attention and is self-interested and underhanded. This card also shows a legal matter, could be a complaint at work, or the need to sign a contract or other documents. He could also be a she. There's an off chance. Be precise in all your verbal and written communications so that you cannot be misunderstood, so that your words won't get twisted and used against you. Be very clear. Keywords: complaints, bitchiness, backchat, cutting words, politicking, legal issues, and paperwork. You don't let him have any influence, or her, over you at all. They're out to tear you down is what they're out to do. Your reaction to things is anxiety. Excuse me. You got the 9. The 9 of Swords is the anxiety card of tarot. All right? Bear with me. You're going to love the next 2 cards. I pulled 4 for you, Kevin. All right? The 9 of Swords is the anxiety card of the tarot. It reveals trouble beneath the surface that is often expressed through dreams and nightmares. What is it that's eating you up? You may be anxious due to pressure, overwork, relationship, or family issues, or anxiety. I don't think it's a pattern for you, but it could be. You as a worrier. Natural worrier? No, I don't think that's you. On a physical level, it can show that you're not sleeping well due to stress or overthinking. The advice: what ties you up at 3 a.m. looks small in the light of day. So try to keep your perspective when negative thoughts get in the way. Keywords are panic attack, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmare, stress, and a mental and emotional overload. All right? So we're going to put those 2 cards right to the side. We don't weigh too much of our concentration and attention on such negative things. I believe the card is describing where you are now. All right? That's your family, is it? They live away from you. You know what you're going to end up doing, Kevin? You're going to end up proving them wrong. Whoever's saying these things, looking at you in this way. All right? You're in therapy due to childhood trauma. All right. Very sorry. I'm very sorry that you're experiencing this. This is temporary. The gossip, the person who is making you look bad. Because you might actually, whether you realize it or not, Kevin, you might be winning some people over. You just don't know about it yet, except that person does, and they don't like what they're seeing. They don't think you deserve anything. You know, they're very mean. Anybody that's showing their compassion for you or understanding, he's all over them. You know, and running you down and making them feel foolish because they're feeling a sense of support for you. All right? So, now the next two cards, you wait. I love this card. She makes me smile. You got the beautiful star. The beautiful star. There she is. She's a symbol of hope. She is the epitome of hope. You let me bring the generic side of her up. You're gonna come out on top here, Kevin. Things are gonna work for you, without a doubt. Without a doubt, because of the cards that have come up for you. I think it's that one. There we go. Okay. So, you have worked heartache, and you have worked through trauma and conflict. You've understood the lessons of these difficult experiences and are now beginning to feel hope again. The more you place your trust in the universe to protect you, the more the star is going to guide you toward happier times. The card therefore reveals personal growth through healing of past issues. You can be free from old patterns of relating and feel more whole and more fulfilled in your future. The star is also a card of creativity and offers you great reassurance that you are on the right path. So if you've been conflicted, if you've been suffering, or even doubting your own abilities, the star in your reading, pay attention, Kevin, the star showing up in your reading is a sure and positive sign that everything is going to be just fine. The advice: follow your heart, respect your inner knowing, trust that the universe is going to bring you whatever it is that you require. Keywords are creativity and dreams, intuition and healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes. Rebirth. Rebirth. It's like renewing your life, starting everything over. There's a rebirth that's going to happen. You're on the right path right now. You're in the right place, in the right area. And this card is proof that you're going to do okay. Everything's going to work out fine for you. Beautifully. It even acknowledged past issues that you're healing from. It even acknowledged that. The final card that I pulled for you, Kevin, is the King of Wands. He's a good guy. He's a good card. He's probably more than likely representing you here. All right, Kevin? So you let me get up. Take me 1 second. He's the last card in my book, the very last. I like him. Okay, here we go. This king is an action man, which makes him an engaging companion, an inspiring leader. This might be you. It could be somebody that you know. They're self-motivated. He's an entrepreneurial, dynamic, and open-minded man. You will know exactly what he's thinking, as his feelings always show. Travel may be important to him. He's connected to many people with backgrounds very different from his own. As the You card in the reading, this king is indicating you should expect to find practical solutions to your problems. Don't make them bigger than they are. Don't make them more difficult. Take them for what they are. Also see to your network of friends and professional contacts that they continue to grow. The advice: explore your passions and look to unconventional people that you'll find in new places. Don't be afraid to expand yourself. Keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. Freedom, Kevin. You're going to do all right. You know why? Because you're working so hard to make it okay. You're working very, very hard, Kevin. All right? You're investing a lot into yourself, into your life, into your own well-being. and seeking the healing of past issues, you're going to do well there as well. You'll make peace with the past. Not necessarily with those that hurt you or how you were hurt. Not necessarily that. But peace within yourself where you can live and you can begin to heal. Okay? So thank you so much, Kevin. I hope that was good for you. It's a very positive reading. It's wonderful. So the next person is June. The next person up is June. Thank you. We are very glad to see you and hope to see you back again too, even if you just want to hang out and watch. We always encourage that as well. Thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, June Pipkin, June Ortiz, Ortiz. Where you at, June girl? Where you at, June girl? Well, ask the universe to smile down on you, Kevin. All right. I'm glad you did as well. And thank you so much for being here. It's much appreciated. It really is. Hi, June. What's your question, my dear? Coffee's almost all gone. You just want a general? Alrighty. Okay. Now, I'm sorry, Beverly, your payment still hasn't come through. I don't know what's going on, so. Alright. Have a good night, Beverly. This is for June Pipkin Ortiz. She is asking for a general card to be pulled for her. Please and thank you, Spirit. What needs to be brought to June's attention? He is always on the bottom. Always. It blows me away. He's there an awful lot, almost constantly. Can we give June a heads up on what she needs to know about? Give her some insight, bring her some answers, some guidance, some direction. Could you do this for June? What's going on? What does she need to know about? That's more important right now than anything. What does she need to know? Hopefully something wonderful, something good, right? Hopefully. Okay, I'm going to take, and you bugger, I'm tired of seeing you on the bottom. I'm going to do another roll through, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Cut the deck, cut the deck, cut the deck. I'm going to cut the deck right here, June. Lord knows, lordy, what we're going to turn over. Very nice. Might just be the one. Yeah, just the one card. But I'll pull a mermaid oracle for you too when I'm done with just the one card. The rest aren't fitting in at all. I stop after like 3 and say, okay, that's it. So the card that I pulled for you is a very good one. It is the Nine of Pentacles. Nines are all about intensity too, so don't forget that. Okay, gratitude. Gratitude. What a great card for you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And the Suit of Pentacles as well. Makes it that much more special. Truly, truly does. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now is the time to treat yourself, June, to some leisure and to some luxury. Furnishing your home could be one way. Tending your garden, I don't think so, unless you're in the south. Indulging in your favorite pursuits, or otherwise spending just time on yourself and spending on yourself. You're going to be feeling very rich in both time and in money. You love your home. You may redecorate it. You could rearrange. You may even get into a baking spurt and invite some others over to share your relaxed, comfortable new space. Whatever you've done to your home. Have tea and sandwiches and baked goods and that kind of a thing. The advice: devote time and money to your interest at this time, June, and your home. You can be the very center of your own world and appreciate all the good things in life just now. This is beautiful for you. It just shows all good coming at you. This is fantastic. Your keywords are luxury, leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. It's all good. It's all going in your favor. This is incredible. Now I'm going to take, because that's over, I'm going to take, and this is going to be the last card I pull for tonight for June. We are done. And pull a mermaid oracle for her. What do the mermaids have that they'd like to say to June? What do you guys have that you want to say to June? You suck at baking? Okay. Then go to the bakery. Make a big floury mess all over your kitchen. Wipe it on your forehead. Make it look like you've been baking all day. Don't go to a close-by bakery or everybody will know. But you're going to be indulging in yourself and in your own life, which is just a wonderful thing. It's been rough. Oh, Thanksgiving. I'm so sorry. My goodness, there's been a lot of family loss lately. It's horrible. There's nothing good about it. I'm so sorry. And especially a special time during Thanksgiving. Not good at all. Not good at all, my dear. I'm so sorry. I am so, so sorry. Okay. What message do you want to send to June? I'm going to cut the deck right here, June. Here we go. Here we go. What did we get again? Are you serious? The Selkie and her skin. This twice. Oh, there's 40. I think there's 40 cards here. How does that happen? I can't argue with it. I gotta accept what comes up. That is so weird. That's the one that's card 25. Oh, me old legs are acting up. They're tired of sitting here, I guess. Is that 25? Yes, it is. All right, here we go. The Selkie and her skin, the last card of the night. If this card has come to you, June, it's time to dance. To be free. To join with groups of women who wish to simplify, or to simply be, just to simply be. Free to dance under the moonlight. Free of dogma and even of political correctness. A time without children, without relationships, without other couples around you. The joys of being single or of being free. A time to leave family and partners for a little while. To claim your sea skin back. Choose safe environments. Do not trust people who come to you at this time and want to take care of you, quote unquote. This may be code for wishing to capture you. Go to a place where you are among your own gender, where you can be nurtured by contact with your own kind. Find a sacred place to visit and commit to on a regular time out in that safe haven. It is now time for you to support and encourage the freedom of other humans and creatures. When we do this, our own freedom becomes more natural to us. Make a donation for seal conservation. Do not support practices or companies that benefit from the seal hunts that still take place. Visit the lands of Selkie lore and legend, the Orkney Isles in the far north of Scotland, Iceland and the Scandinavias, Northern Ireland and her cold seas, or travel and visions, past life memories and dreams, and set your sulky self free. There you go, my dear. So, I hope that was worth the wait. I don't know, that's a darn good reading if you ask me. A really, really, really good reading. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. There we go, everybody. We really went over time tonight. We're at, oh my goodness, 45 minutes longer than we should have been. Sorry, Jennifer. Jennifer goes, yeah, you can leave me out of that part of it. Have me here all night. We're done, Jennifer. And I am going to try to come back tomorrow evening. I'm sure I will. Even if it's just for a little while. So, good, June. Be careful with other people that claim they want to take care of you. Right? So, there we go, everybody. Thank you all so much for all being here. You made the night good. Very lovely night all the way around. Thank you so much for your support, your presence, for being here. I enjoyed every minute of it. And it was nice for the first 2 hours to just sit and kind of chat. We don't get to do that very often. So thank you so, so much. We appreciate your presence and you being here, Joan, as well. So everybody, stay safe. Christmas season is upon us. I got to get my tree up in the next couple of days. That's a big thing for me. I'm really late putting it up this year. But you know what? I don't have to take it down right after Christmas. Not this year. I can leave it up till Easter if I want. Right? Thank you so much for being here. I want everyone to enjoy the Christmas season. Please enjoy the Christmas season. Embrace the beauty, the kindness, the joy, the love, the hope, and the magic of the season, because there is such a thing as Christmas magic. And for those of you that celebrate, please leave yourself open to the beauty of the season. Embrace. I can't say enough about it. Be happy and enjoy all the goodness that comes your way. You're all good people. You're all wonderful people, or you wouldn't be in my group. That's for sure. Because if you were bad and nasty, we'd kick your butt out of here. You're all good people. Much love to you as well, June. And thank you, Jennifer, for being patient with us all. All right. So, thank you, Bill. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So we're going to cut it short here. We're going to say goodnight. Thank you all for being here once again. If you haven't joined the channel, please do. I don't know why you bother, but please do. All right. And click your notification bell. But as I said earlier, you're not guaranteed to be notified. The only way, and I'm not trying to build the group up on Facebook. This is a fact. The only way you will never miss a notification is if you belong to the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. And it's closed and private. Anything that goes on in there stays in there. You can be a very highly active person in the group by doing one of your own posts, things like that. Or you can be quiet, laid back, and more of an observer. Whatever makes you comfortable. Whatever turns your crank. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody. Remember, my friends, to always feed you first. The inner you, the spiritual you. Feed yourself first. You're more of a benefit to the people in your life in general. When you take care of you first, you can then shed your light and your love out with the rest of the world, and that's badly and seriously needed right now. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to say goodbye and good night. I'm going to have a bite to eat, and then I'm going to hack to bed. And I'll probably see you guys again tomorrow night. Please feel free to stop by. We look forward to it. Much love to you all. Merry Christmas once again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, Bill. Thank you. Bye-bye.